show you something.
Welcome everybody to session 2 of D&D with the Bros. We have a doozy for you today, I think. Shut up, music. Let's start muting the fool. Hello, Dylan. Say hi say hi to your future wife or something. Here's Ado.
Hello.
Here's Natish.
Sup?
Here's Alina.
Sir.
Except she's muted, so she better not say anything. Here's
She's like,
Andrew
hello.
and Alina.
We out
And
here.
David and Madison, because they're in this janky setup where they're in one camera but two different things. And
We'll figure it out.
The actual married couple isn't. Yeah.
I know, right? Like,
Yeah,
what is this?
wow.
Wow.
They're already moving apart.
we can see them drifting slowly now.
Go off.
Yeah, she'll be downstairs to like next time, or
Just start wearing more red,
separate beds.
red and yellow, and start saying cyclones.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You're like,
Oh, oof.
what do you call
oof.
those? Oh, Ghost Eye Hawks. There, that's right. Right? Is that what they called?
No.
Cyhawks.
Cyhawks
Cyhawks.
is a football game. That's a
Winning team.
Cyhawk. It's a Cyhawk trophy or whatever.
Yeah, it's a football game. It's not the actual
They're
thing.
technically a cardinal, right? In a tornado.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
Some Native American
Um,
spirit.
It's fucking lame.
It might just be Cyclone. I don't know.
I love
Go-
the names.
Go clones.
Go. Yeah, go.
Go Camino. Go Camino clones.
Today we're going to start our adventure in earnest. Last time we were just kind of doing our backstory thing. So if you guys want to pan right to
Oh,
the
shit.
map,
I was already doing that.
we'll look at the map and I'll give you guys like a brief, intro
Pan right.
to the world.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All
All
the
these
way
giant
down.
heads are in the way, though. So I can't
I
really.
know, I can't see it.
Just zoom out.
Can't
What do
see
you?
anything.
Just zoom out.
I have a too small of a monitor.
Just zoom out.
It doesn't
Zoom
matter.
out.
It doesn't
Oh,
fucking
hang on.
matter how big it is or small
What
it
if I
is.
zoom
It's
out?
fine.
That didn't work. Oh, 90%.
You can make the head small.
90%. It works.
No, there's a literal like little thingy to zoom out. Why are you using Chrome?
I fixed it my way.
Okay, let's play some. I don't know. I don't have any music. That's why.
I have my
Fail.
own music.
Listening to the new Witcher song.
Well, too bad.
Ooh,
Turn off the music then, because.
No, I'm not. Okay.
I'm listening to Two Steps from Hell.
Okay, so we, the party. Quiet. Rohit in prologue mode.
I hear a lot of moving around. Oh, well.
So we, the party, are in the Longborn Kingdom, which is the white one over here to the right. The Longborn Kingdom is is ruled by kind of like a recently
Deceased.
conqueror guy. The Longborn Kingdom formed about 50 years ago from the current timeline. The king is named the Vincent Longborn, and it's a fairly like nice place to live. Everybody's pretty fair. It's a fairly like young kingdom, right? So there's not like too much corruption. It's fairly generic medieval kingdom. It was like a lot of small fiefdoms that were congregated by like the Vincent. He kind of just killed everybody and made himself the king of this like area of many kings. That's rude, yeah. To the west, you have Servatova. Servatova is kind of the long-standing rival of the Longborn Kingdom people. They're these like snobby political types. They're all about backstabbing and rank and authority as power, and more about social status than anything else, really. To the south, you have the Wildlands and the Kazbad Kingdom. The Kazbad is the religious capital of the world, really. That's where all the high churches, popes basically live, the high priests. Except for the Longborn Kingdom. Severn is the goddess of the sun and fiery stuff. Their pope lives in the Longborn Kingdom.
Their Pope?
Yeah.
Poo-poo.
The poop. That's what the
little
poop.
Their poo-poo.
Noise.
And then you have various other kingdoms, like stretch out farther than that. They're all have their own quirks and quips and history, but they're not too relevant for the purposes of what we're doing in our campaign.
This one, what's that one right there?
That's just a mountain range. Nobody really.
Yep. This is one mountain range in the whole area.
Is that
That's
Nepal?
no, that's a very big mountain range.
Nepal?
That's Nepal. You're right. Shit,
Yes.
you got me.
That doesn't make sense.
We got him, boys. But that is the general national scape. But that's not what we're really worried about here. What we're worried about here is the Longbourn Kingdom, and where our cute little adventure starts in Rafe Haven.
Okay,
You
what is
guys,
that?
I'll ping it over here so you guys can come
Over where?
on the map on the bottom. On the big map, So the big map is what we're mainly going to be looking at.
That's the city in the country we're in.
Rafe Haven is the city or the town you're going to. Longbourn Kingdom is the
Rafi
country
Haven.
you're in.
The country.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Rafe Haven.
Rafi Haven, okay.
Rafe Haven. If you remember last time, you guys had apprehended a wanted miscreant.
Yeah, the 37-year-old.
Yeah. The 37-year-old, yeah.
Is he also still getting leftovers from mom and dad?
That
Probably.
absolutely.
You should be.
That's what heroes do.
That's what he is.
He's a hero?
He's got a lovely grandma.
Rafe? My brain kept saying Raven.
No, Rafe Haven.
Raven. That's what I remember. Remember earlier? I thought it was Raven.
R-A-F-E
You're good, my
Haven.
bad.
Not the P.
My brain's like Raven.
Yeah. And you guys had come in basically fairly well liked because you guys apprehended this wanted dude.
So nobody cared about the other like teenagers they killed?
Unless you guys brought it up, no.
Okay, cool.
We're not
We're not
bringing
gonna
it
do
up.
that. If we kill someone, we're not telling anybody, okay? At all.
What happens in the group
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel
Yeah.
like that worked out really well for you guys last time.
Unless
but
you
I
have
don't
a
know.
good bride.
Shh, okay. Alright. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Okay, so Rafe Haven is located on the northern side of an enormous waterfall. Northern as like just northern on the map, but it is on the left side, looking up at it on the waterfall.
So it's on the bottom of a waterfall.
It's the top of a waterfall. That's literally the first thing I said, Ado.
Is it?
Yes.
Or is the waterfall on top of the Rafe Haven?
I'm gonna ignore this man for the rest of the session. So, Rafe Haven is led by a baron named Baron Marnus Oakhill. They just call him Oakhill. He's a farmer that basically just kind of got voted in, and the royal dignitaries basically are like, all right, he can be the baron and kind of mayor of this town. The town wasn't built on a waterfall by accident. It was actually originally a military outpost during the war 50 years ago, and it kind of just expanded into a town. So like the initial like first few buildings of the town is kind of like shitty. Like it's really rigidly like placed like tents, you know, in a military
Shit,
military
I didn't type
encampment.
this
But
down.
No, we got
if
it.
you want, you don't
We
have
got
to.
Okay.
The town definitely is very proud of the fact that it used to be a military outpost back in the day. They feel like you know, they came from a line of warriors and military men, and
Are
they
they well? Like, is it a rich town? A big town?
it's a fairly moderately well-off town. It's not like rich, but it's not that
Single
bad
class.
off either. Yeah. And it's a very well defended just because it has like that water, the natural defense of the waterfall and the river, and let me look at my notes here. And it's fairly welcoming in its kind of dinky way. It's got its ashwood rooftops, limestone walls. The waterfall freezes in the winter and it looks really pretty. the main like quote attraction or like the main thing in town people usually look at when they go there. They have a giant windmill that you can see anywhere in the town. But it's fairly homey for a town. It's about 1,000+ people. Not huge, but not small for the size of a town in this time period.
Kitty.
Oh, kitty,
I'm just
baby.
Sorry.
But the main economy for Rafe Haven is
Ravens.
ravens. Yeah, dead fucking birds, baby. No. no. Wait a minute. I need to buy a chain vest for my crow. I don't fucking trust these people. No. The main export is it's a farming town. The mayor is the one who owns like the largest farm in the area. They have a fairly robust blacksmithing and fletching artisans in town. And they are known for their incredibly tasty mead. And that brings us to the
Time to get drunk.
time to get crunk. That brings us to the inn that you guys
No, some wine, table wine.
some tape. Really? You just fucking you're a classy individual, my dude.
How alcoholic can you get?
But you guys are welcomed into the best inn in town. It's called the Lupine Meadery. It's run by Fendel and Marin. And these guys have been like really homey to you guys, kind of like parent like, you know.
Do they give us
Kinda nagging.
leftovers?
Yeah, they give you guys leftover and stuff.
Fendel and who?
We need some more leftovers.
Fandel and Marin. Fandel is the husband. Marin is Merrin. They're in their early 50s. Cute little gray-haired couple. All their kids have gone off on them. They kind of run the place by themselves.
Will all this be on the test?
Yes. Next question.
We got the notes down. It's fine.
We got some notes.
Hey, we got
But
you, fam. We take a look at it.
we're gonna start this off by saying that the initial reason you guys went to Rafe Haven is Farris had a job, but Farris didn't realize the job was just him, so he kind of left you guys for a bit. He went off with this guy named Avar Emmerich. It's this kind of sleazy guy. Claims to be a priest, but he kind of feels more like a
What was his name?
Avar Emmerich. But he's kind of this sleazy guy that talks fast and he claims to be a priest of like a not a very well-known god, right? But you know that sounds like just he's blowing shit out of his butt, you know, just to give himself some credit.
Right out his butt.
And he basically told Farris that it should at most be back in 3 days. And so 3 days have passed, and they have not returned yet. What are you guys doing in this town during those 3 days?
Dogs stealing stuff.
Oh,
So Lars immediately is kleptomaniacking his heart out and just nabbing little doodads. What about you, Pickle? You got anything you want to be doing in this 3 days of R&R?
just like, you know, like you're gone and your dog just sits on like the couch or whatever, waiting for you to get back.
It's just looking out the window for Farris.
You
Like,
care
My
about
little,
Farris
my
that
little
much?
Bardo, like a little gypsy cart thing. Not bothering anyone.
Weed. What about you?
So did Ferris say anything about the job or like the guy or anything?
Yeah. I'm sure. Ferris. You tell me. Did you tell them about the job or
Who
you were
went
in
to?
the under the impression he was gonna hire the whole group, but when you talked to him, he just wanted you.
Yeah, so, yeah, I just, because, yeah, I'm not there at this point, so this is kind of meta time, I guess, but, yeah.
I mean, this is before you had left. Like, what did you
Okay.
tell them about the job? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just told him, had to go get a thing out of a cave or something, and I thought we'd all be coming, but I guess didn't want you guys.
Did you tell us who or where you went for the job?
Not in terms of locations, no.
Okay.
No, just like I didn't know until he took me.
Which is like on the outskirts of town or something.
Well,
like
I
that.
mean, for the job, like the person you talk to get that quest. It's in general, like if we were to go like search for you, like which shop or which tavern, who do we talk to?
Is the guy still there?
No, the guy definitely left with Farris.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You gone?
Do we know where the
So-
cave is?
Definitely not. No.
Fuck. Yeah.
We know
Well, shit,
he's in a
we have
cave
no
somewhere,
leads.
though, right?
But you do know that he I'm assuming Ferris told you guys that he went to do something in a cave with this dude.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Sounds like cool.
No, well, not just them. He said there was basically another party, and he just wanted to hire Ferris specifically
Did
for this
he?
job.
Was it full of goblins too? Goblin babies, and he wants
Okay.
to.
Yeah, round 2.
Can we find out where the cave is?
Well, we can ask around.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
like-
you can ask around if there's
See if there are any
Okay,
caves
wait.
nearby.
yeah.
I say we wait. We
Wait?
should wait.
This is at I'll say 3 days have passed and this is day 4.
Yeah, it's concerning.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
We're getting bored. We need
Yeah,
to
that
move
too.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm bored because no one's playing catch with me.
Okay, so I'm guessing everybody's kind of convened at the Lupine Meadery.
Yep, we're ready to go.
Okay. What do you guys want to
Basically,
do? What is your
all-
plan of attack? Who are you
This
talking
is
to?
ridiculous.
Oh, we'll talk
ask
to
her,
the couple.
Ask where Advar, what Everick is.
Yeah.
That's his word. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think
Here, I'll-
we can split up into 2 groups. So let's see. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 3 of us can go find about Avar, and then other 3 can like inquire about the cave.
Well, how do you know where to
Doesn't
go?
Avar
We
know?
gotta find Avar first.
Yeah, we should all just go and find
Well,
him.
Avar's with Farris.
Yeah, so
Oh, I thought
Avar's
he-
already gone. Yeah, so like we
Yeah,
need,
so we need to
just
find
need
any
to find
caves
information.
around.
So like
I
Does
could
Avar
put
have
out
any, like-
Sam to like see if there's anything close.
Does
yeah, but
Avar
we need
have
like a
any
direction.
associates
So
we know
just
about?
like find out where there's caves around, like from the
Yeah.
townspeople, if there's like caves and shit. So like some of us can go inquire about the cave, and some of us can go inquire about the Avar guy.
I'm asking about Avar.
Well, we should.
Got a
Well,
lead.
since we're at
I
the
think
meeting,
I
we're gonna
got
have to
a
ask the couple about first, since we're already here.
Sure.
Yeah, let's ask Fandle and Mirren.
Excuse me.
I'll give you back this chalice if you tell us about the caves around here.
Wow, okay.
Wow,
You
that
mean
is
you
really-
sell this identical chalice
Yeah,
that they
yeah.
had? Yeah.
I just happen to have this that looks just like the ones you have.
Hmm.
I would like to know about any caves around, any local caves around here.
And you're asking Marin's probably the one around right now. You're asking
Sure.
one of the innkeepers.
Sure.
Okay. Cave, my dear. Not that I would know. No. You're best off talking to one of the young lads that likes to go out and about. Not me. I mean, the only
You
cave
sure?
that I can think of is the old abandoned mine shaft that Lord Talon owns.
Ooh. And where would that be?
Talon.
Oh, up north or west somewhere. I'm not sure. Never been there. I just know it exists.
Okay. So
Ask
mine.
about Avar.
Hey, does Avar have any, like, friends in town, you know? that he talks to?
Avar? Oh,
and
that
Rick.
the skinny little man, sleazy, bald.
That sounds right.
Oh,
All about
I
right.
don't much talk to him, so I don't know much
You
about
know
him.
anyone who does?
I mean, well, if you want, you can go to the Donkey's Hide, which is another inn in town. It's kind of a shittier inn, and he's like, I think that's where he hung about, but that's just an assumption. I don't
Any
know.
word around town about him? Is he is he not really looked well upon in the town, or
No,
what are your
he's
thoughts
just
of him?
he's quite private when he's not being boastful.
I see.
Hmm.
Well, thank you. Here, let me give you this plate. As thanks.
Oh my god, this plate is worth half my soul. No.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Do you actually
Yeah,
give her
I'm
the
gonna
plate? Cause I'll make that canon if you're giving her the plate.
Sure.
You're gonna give her the plate.
Yeah.
So you want to go to the donkey's hide?
Yeah, I'm going to the donkey's hide.
Yeah, let's all go because we.
Yeah.
We got the. Wait, where's the cave, by the way?
She up north, like
Up
to the
north.
northwest. It's
Pointless.
well, not a cave, it's a mine, an abandoned mine shaft from.
Uh,
Actually, yeah. Who owned it again? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Lord Talon.
Lord Talon.
Yes, what the
Howard.
cute little boy said.
What?
Boy.
Don't. I don't want to. Just don't.
He's
What a good
such an
boy.
adorable. She clearly has bad eyesight, I think. So when she squints, she's just like,
It's like the raccoon
Yeah.
commercial.
Come on, kitty.
Bug party.
Trying to find you some tuna.
With my masculine child voice, I'm gonna leave now.
Let's
Will
go
you
to the
grow
gate,
up so
the gate
fast?
donkey.
Donkey.
Go to the donkey's hide. So you guys make a descent down into downtown, and you go to the more.
No,
You're
we're
not-
going
No,
to-
we're not. We don't have to split up. Yeah.
there's no reason to.
Y'all go to the donkey's hide, and it's a bit more jovial. There's a little music playing in the background. Let me put on some
Dancing.
tavern music.
Oh God.
Where's my tavern music?
Love
Are you
dancing.
playing?
Where's
his booty
my
shaking.
tavern music?
You playing
His
music?
booty shaking.
Is there karaoke?
Is there karaoke?
Oh shit.
Absolutely, there's karaoke.
Oh.
Don't worry, he's got this.
Guys, look on the menu. There's a hot pot on the menu. There's hot pot on the menu.
Hot pot.
Pickle.
alright.
Pickle is hot pot.
Okay,
Good enough.
so you guys go to the donkey's hide. Upon entering it, you see it's fairly crowded with people, merrily talking about the chairs aren't very nice, the tables are kind of raggedy, the frames are like the frames hung up on the wall are bent, but it's fairly lively and jovial. There's a guy playing flute in the back. And you see a middle-aged man with like half his teeth missing smile at you. Welcome, guests.
You sound just like the old lady.
No, my voice is much higher pitched, bitch. Ah! You called me an old lady again. I'll shank you with the plate.
I said you sound like one.
Tell us what you know about Avon.
Oh shit.
Oh, big, strong woman, please.
Ronnie, if you will.
Brownie. It's an odd term, but yes. Who? Ava? Oh, Ava! Bless upon my soul, he's made me so much. I mean, he's a very kind individual.
Excuse me.
Love
We're
him.
looking for him.
Wait. Anybody have any like persuasion skills, whatever?
I
I
do.
do.
Roberta. There you go, Roberta,
I
right?
do. Yes, I do.
Come on, re at him.
Yeah.
Can't read at him. That's not
You gotta-
fun.
you gotta- You got
What
to
kind
do
of
them.
enterprises have made him so
What
prominent?
what do you ask this craggly dude?
So we're all just like
Um,
huddled
Let's ask him
around
before
him.
we persuade him.
Yeah,
Yeah, just ask him before we persuade him. So yeah, let's
what name
just
has
ask
he
him.
written?
Hey, who? We're looking for Ava.
Oh,
Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. We just
Do you know where his whereabouts are? We haven't seen him in 4
Oh,
years.
he said he'd be out and about with a new fella in town. I don't know his name, but
Who would know? Who would know where he was going?
I mean,
Let's ask that.
other than Avar himself, I don't know. He didn't have that many close friends in town. If I'm
Or
being
who are
perfectly
his
frank.
close friends in town?
And he kind of scratches his. Really, I don't think he has any close friends now that I think on it. He has friends he gambles with, but he doesn't really hang out with. He has.
That's how he has so much money.
I'm very good at gambling. I like to gamble with him all the time.
Yes. I guess. Well, do you know Avar then? Are you saying you gambled with?
Obviously, I've gambled with him. I've gambled with many men.
Maybe you just didn't like know who he was. No, well, he wasn't in town when you were
Yeah,
gambling.
you haven't gambled with him.
Well,
Did it?
It's my secret life. Okay.
Aren't you a
Damn,
paladin?
gambling.
Don't knock my secret life.
We all have our
Like a
vices.
dirty paladin?
Aren't you a holy man? Shouldn't you not be gambling?
I'm gonna throw holy water at this person's
What's
face
happening
and
in the
then
church?
turn around.
Just sulfuric acid.
It just like burns his skin. Ah!
So, he doesn't know, like, literally anyone at all that he would talk to.
And you know nothing else about him.
How is he rich?
Who else
Yeah,
is
you
still-
kind of said something. You cut yourself off there.
I have no idea what you're talking about, friend. Any drinks for you?
We should
Roberta.
buy a drink
I
to
brought my
build-
own.
to build rapport.
Roberta?
No drinks outside. From the outside. Get out of my
That's
inn,
not from
you
outside. From
cretin.
here.
Roberta, do your
Alright,
thing.
alright.
Come on.
I got it from here.
Okay, well, why don't we persuade him now? We're gonna persuade him
Say
now.
this
Sipping on a
What
glass
do
of
you-
holy water.
What do you?
Makes me holy.
Okay,
It's fire water. It's whiskey.
I smile to him with all my teeth,
Ew.
Ugh.
giving him envy of what he used to have. And I say, "Dear sir, you remind me of my grandpappy.
I'm 28.
Oh my God, he's younger than David. That's so... yeah, no. I'm just like, oh yeah, like, so. I don't know how to persuade in a way that we haven't already tried to do. Okay.
I'm gonna use
Yeah, just lay on the charm really thick.
Ooh.
So.
Then lay on the charm really thick. What do you tell him?
Think
Okay,
thick.
so I was just like, okay, you remind me of my grandfather.
I'm 28.
You should
Yeah, you gotta give him
I'm
the
not the
talk.
one with massive boobs.
okay?
Dude,
Yeah,
I'll use
they're
my
massive
magic. I'll use
pecs,
my magic.
not boobs. They're pecs.
No, your magic is not needed yet. I'll pet you if it is.
But you'll
Give him the
pet
signal. Give him the
That's
signal.
okay.
You're not
I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
Gross.
He secretly likes being
Yeah.
pet.
So what do you like to do for fun?
Oh, I like to have me a good game of dice. I love me to drink good old ale and none of that meadery from the lupine meadery. I love me my ale. And he kind of gets pouty about.
Yeah. Meat
Well, here.
is murder. Am I right? Meat is
Here I have
murder.
some fine ale.
I said
If you-
mead, not meat. What the hell? Everybody eats meat.
I have a proposition
Sorry.
for you.
Your plan is falling apart.
I have a
Meat
proposition
Alright,
is murder.
someone else has got to tap in.
If
Okay.
you,
Using my magic.
oh shit,
Alright.
It's
Oh.
time.
What I get it? I get like
Alright.
I get plus 4, right?
Yes, sir.
So just hit roll.
yes sir.
Yes.
Hey, that's
Okay,
big
what do you
number.
say? What do you say? Again, remember, suggestion. If suggestion is just a push, it's not like a straight up command.
Hey, I think you should tell us who Ava's real friends are. And I think you want to tell us where he went. Know what I'm saying?
Honest to God, I have no idea who his friends are, but I do know he went up northwest. Is what I heard. He told me he had some business to do. My God, you got more charming, weird dog talking person. Who are you?
Can you be
Yes,
more
pickle.
specific? Be more specific to where he went, maybe?
Huh? No, that's as
Any
much as he
town
told me.
names?
No, that's as much as he told me, buddy.
I
Hey,
think
do you
that
want a
I'm
drink?
waiting.
You're so adorable.
No.
Well, now that we know what direction, yeah, you could send your raven.
Guys,
Can we-
care if I send Sam
I'll
to scout?
send my squirrel too.
That seems good.
Ooh,
Gunter can
Your
ride
raven
on your
can
raven.
Pick up the squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Just drop it.
No. Just ride on his back.
Okay, so do I need to do a normal or I don't need to roll?
So you send your raven off to scout. Yeah, roll for it.
Yeah.
Roll for it.
Pickle go too. I mean not pickle. Gunter.
No.
What?
Stop trying to get me involved.
Well, not with Sam. You can
It's
send
the
him on your
battle of
own.
the pets.
I will-
No, he doesn't get
What did you
far.
call me?
Oh shoot,
Hey,
that was a
hey,
bulk roll. Are
what
we
did you
taking
call
that
me?
as mine?
You should call.
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
I
I got
guess.
6.
Whichever, just keep it consistent. Whichever one we're keeping.
Can he carry a 20-pound dog?
So you got a 6 plus what's Sammy's
Carry a sugar glider.
bonus? He's just a +1, right?
Yep.
7. Let's just say it takes a little while to get you back a result. So we'll do some stuff while Sammy's out.
Okay.
Well, I mean, so we're done talking to old man then.
Gunter.
Yeah. Does
Ah.
anybody
Yeah,
buy?
let's-
Does anybody buy any drinks from him?
Hell no.
I just give
Listen
him the
up,
one.
man. I will
I
play
just give
you
him
a
one.
game
I
of
found.
dice for a drink.
Disgusting.
Ooh.
You old bitch.
Oh,
Wait,
watered down.
what did you say, David? Sorry.
Whoa.
I want to play him in a game of dice.
Oh, you want to play a dice?
Yeah.
Can I play too?
Something.
Let me
Yeah.
jump in there.
Come, let's sit on the table. There's some boys already playing.
Here, let me join in too.
Doesn't play with boys.
I don't play with boys.
Play with
Well,
men.
there are only boys here. Unless you mean the adult term men, then yes, we play with men here.
I would like to play with men.
Would you now then go dancing with men?
The
I
more,
don't really want
He's like, I've seen your butt jiggle, Volk. I don't know how manly you truly are.
let's just do the beat.
Working for our
Yeah, it's always a beat.
Okay, let's play dice.
You mean,
Does anybody join him to play some dice?
Oh yeah, we should wager. Old man.
Does this man have actual any good valuable information?
Well, he apparently Avar or what's his name? Or
Avar.
yeah,
Avar.
like makes him a lot of money. We can figure out how we can ask
Okay.
him for information. So if we
Yeah,
win,
let's say
Nice,
then,
drunk.
you gotta be like, we gotta make this interesting.
Or would we
Yes.
rather know more about the cave or the mining shaft?
oh, that's all he knows is the direction. So
Oh. Okay.
Now we can
Or
talk
he's
to other
holding
people
on.
to find out.
Because he knew I wanted to play him in dice.
yeah, we want to. I'm kind of curious about how he made all that money. He makes
Okay.
money, so there's something going on there.
First we play
Alright.
dice, then we will do converse. Who's playing dice? Just Volk?
Yes.
Pickle and I.
Well, whoever is playing, just roll. Except Volk. Volk, you roll with advantage because you are a lucky priest.
Beep. Oh fuck.
Bitch.
Ooh,
Come on, pickle.
Pickle.
go. Go.
Oh snap! We tied. We have to roll again.
Ooh.
Just me and Volk.
God dang it.
Come on,
Hello?
Volk. Come on, Volk.
Can you guys hear
That's
me?
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you now. You were gone for a bit.
Oh.
Oh damn!
Oh.
Roll a d20.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
No, we can.
Roll a critical confirm. Just press the critical confirm button. So we'll say you won like a super rare hand and you got like double the money you normally would.
Wait, hand is dice.
It's dice. Well, I mean dice is still considered a hand.
Yahtzee.
So roll a d10 and then actually a d10 will be fine. Normally it'll be a d5, but a d10 will be the money Volk makes
You need a
Oh,
slash.
a slash.
slash.
Forward slash.
Oh,
Lars, you played in that hand.
Yes.
You lose 2 gold.
oh shit.
Can I play?
That's it. Wait, so my 2 gold went to him.
Thank you, thank you.
That's it. Nobody else wagered.
No one else knows they can beat me.
Got him.
That doesn't make sense at all. I mean, the old man.
Oh,
put
he
money
rolled
in.
a 2. I'm sorry. I'm retarded. No.
Pickles and
Take
put
5
money in.
silver. Take 5 silver out.
I was gone.
There we go.
I guess.
You were gone. Okay, I'm sorry.
My
No,
headphones
no.
just
I
got
saw the
bad.
10. I assumed a 10. So whatever. Okay, we've played dice.
Good job, everybody.
That was fun.
Wait, so did we get information?
I
Did you
don't
ask for
know how
information?
fun.
Volk.
You were also in the game. You could ask for information. I was playing. I was
No,
playing.
we're supposed to do it like when we win. He has to tell us, but now we ruined it.
If he didn't
What
say
am I
anything
again?
when
You didn't wager on
Okay,
anything. You were just
so-
wagering on
I
money.
know. You guys are like, we'll converse later.
I enchanted him. He didn't say anything.
No, we wanted to figure out how we made money, but I guess not. Oh, you made money.
Oh, you made money, Volt. If you guys want to keep talking to this innkeeper, you can. If
Nah,
not, you can move on.
God, no. Please.
Okay.
I need to take Pickle for a walk.
Okay, so after the dicing, Lilith, your cute little birdie does come back.
Ferocious.
That was fast.
And I realized I should have picked a voice
It's a
for your
lot
birdie.
faster than a squirrel could have done it.
A little bit, yeah.
Sam like has a raspy voice because he speaks with the dead, maybe.
Oh shit.
Just do your worst Christian Bale impression.
I'll just sound like a cigarette, like a 100-year-old cigarette man. Hey, Lilith.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Jesus.
You want some
wow.
coffee?
He's a rosin.
You want some coffee? Hey, Lilith. I went out and about and look for the guy you were talking about.
Her raven or hawk, whatever.
This is her crow. Yes.
Oh god.
Raven.
Raven. Only she can hear the voice though. This
Yeah.
isn't everybody can hear.
Well, I can.
No,
This specifically sounds like Pickle. Alright.
I can hear animals.
No. He says,
No.
I didn't find anybody specifically around there. It seemed a bit too far away. If there was any mines, I might have taken the whole day to get to it.
So it's pretty far away.
But I did see a rider coming back in real fast. He was bald in the head. I think that's what he looked like, right? That Avar kid.
Oh. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think he'll reach town by today?
Yeah, he should be here in a couple minutes.
Guys, let's go.
That was fast.
All right, I threw.
He's on a
my sword
horseback.
to Sam.
What did you
He's not sprinting across the land on all fours. Like, no, he's on a horse.
Guys, let's go get him.
Get what?
Intercept him. Avar. He's on his way
What?
back to town.
Oh, okay. We
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
We need to intercept
You just
him.
looked at your crow for a while.
Yeah. To be fair, you just like stared at your crow really intensely for a while, so you're gonna have to communicate what the crow says to
Oh,
people.
yeah. Okay, yeah, so Sam said that Avar's riding a
Word
horse.
ca-
He's on his way back to
Wait,
town.
Lil, did he say anything about Farris being with him?
Oh, Sam, did you see anyone else with the rider?
Just one bald guy and a horse. Why am I going pickle with this? I need to stop going pickle with this. I'm sorry.
Bad feeling
It was
about
just a bald guy who we assumed to be our man.
We'll talk to him.
Avar.
We'll get him. We'll get him back. Don't you
Gunter, go!
Okay, let's.
Gunther has
We all
gone off
go
into the
find
night.
worry. Set up a trap.
I mean, it's just one guy. I
Set up
think
a
we can
trap.
just take him.
Yeah, a little sugar glider. So
Set up a trap for Avar.
Yeah, that's your
Oh,
thing.
he's
Weed,
almost
right?
here, right?
Yeah,
Weed likes traps. Set up a trap.
Weed, you gonna set up a trap?
let's go.
Weed's like, yes, oh my god. Finally.
You guys want to set up a trap. He's most likely coming from the northern entrance,
Yeah.
right? The one that goes up to Goldcrest.
Let's like make like a just park in the road, you
Wait,
know.
Rohit, did you start the recording back up again?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't know if he's like an actual bad guy or a good guy.
Oh, still,
right?
we gotta stop him.
Yeah, we don't want to piss
Farris
him
isn't
off.
with them.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to like set up an actual trap because that's just mean.
Like, maybe.
Well,
Yeah. I'm not gonna
It's
say
just
anything. You
look
guys
like-
do whatever you want.
It's not a trap.
Can
You guys remember our minstrel distraction where Roberta sings and Volk dances? We should just do that in the middle of the road.
And then while she's distracting him, Bolt can do sense evil.
We'll just ask him some questions. We'll do that and like make him stop and then ask him questions.
All right, I guess. I'll
And
do that.
Gunter can search his belongings.
No. Why would we do that?
Can sense evil only work when Volk can clap his butt cheeks? Just
All right, so should tell us when.
Operation Minstrel.
Okay,
Destruction.
Operation Minstrel.
Menstrual.
One
Minstrel,
of you, one
like
of
the singer.
Menstrual connection.
That's
Yeah, we
it.
could- that one
so
Gross.
who's going to be the main role and who's going to be supporting?
Roberta's the lead singer.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
she's
need
the
a
lead
Roberta.
singer
So
on the backup
Volk,
singer.
roll a rolly roll plus your dance. If you roll 7 or higher,
Roll to clap them.
Roberta has advantage on this next roll.
Plus my dance. Let me see.
+1.
Roll +1.
Oh, okay, Roberta, you have advantage on this next roll. So roll your press the advantage button and then add your your singy song McGuffin.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And my singing
fucking
is
insane.
+2.
Yeah, you guys have this
Performance.
this
of the
performance on
century.
point, right? You guys have used this tactic quite often,
Ooh, okay.
I guess.
And we're just sitting in a corner. We're
Well,
sitting on
that's
the
why
side.
I.
Just like, wow.
That's,
Yeah. What are you
Works
singing,
every
Roberta and Volk? What are you dancing? Are you twerking or what are you?
I'm singing "In the Shallows" by Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Tell me
Oh,
something
God.
But do you
good.
do both parts at the same time? You're just
Yeah, I have that capability. where
No,
I can
you
split
do
my voice.
Despacito.
Despacito,
I want a burrito, quesadillo.
Pasito, pasito, suave, suavecito.
All right, you can
Oh my
you
God,
can
okay.
stop whenever you want, Alina. You can stop whenever you want,
Sir,
sweetie.
Stop her.
I'm not hearing both ass cheeks clapping. Where you at, Bo?
Yeah, clap to the beat. Come on, clap your asses to the cheek. Okay,
Alright,
so
yeah.
as this clan fiesta is happening, a rider is riding towards you guy at great speed, and you see as he's approaching, you see the face of a bald guy, definitely, and he looks a bit gaunt, and he seems to see you guys, and he tries to like raise his hand, right? And as he's raising his hand, you see him just slump out of the horse and fall into the ground.
Oh my god, my
I run to
vocals.
him on my little pug legs.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
My dancing golden.
Let's go. Let's go.
I unsheathed
I'm
my
sniffing
pipe.
him, Rohit. What do I find?
Okay, you see that he has a bad gash on his legs and arms. Seems to have been bitten by something.
Uh-oh.
All right. I'm gonna stealth and just go behind him, just to make sure like nobody's following him or anything.
I mean, he was going really fast on a horse. So
Well, I mean, just in case somebody's following.
yeah. You just look
Yeah.
behind him and see if
Yeah,
anyone's
yeah.
following.
Well, he can
Um,
talk to the horse real quick.
Do you want me to cure his poisons?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back to the
Okay.
horse.
So order of operation.
Heal.
Let me go first.
Who is doing what? Tell me what you're doing. And we'll.
I'm licking him awake.
Okay, you're
I
looking
wanna
him
speak to the
awake.
horse.
You want to speak to the horse. Weed is looking out for other people. Volk, what are you doing?
Twerking.
I'm gonna use lay on hands on him.
Okay, Lilith.
Yeah.
I pull out my scythe and then I send Sam to just circle around to make sure there's not people.
Okay, Roberta.
I'm just in awe of my voice. I think
She's like, my God, I fucked him up with that.
I sound great today. Oh my god.
I do that.
Okay. Volk, roll to heal. Lars, roll for your speakies.
Roll to
Okay.
lick.
And you can roll to lick if you really want. 6. Okay.
I'm gonna add 1 to that because I'm a dog. Oh, it's 6, baby.
I got 10.
Okay.
My dad hates those.
We'll go by order who rolled the highest. So Lars, you're talking to a horse. Yeah, so you cast
So I go
a
up to the
tongue
horse.
little spell. Yeah. Tell me how you goes. And the horse.
It's
Oh
some
my
crop material right now.
And he like flicks his ears.
So I asked him like, why are you running so fast? What'd you see?
He says, I mean, they don't talk in like English words, right? So he says, Ryder forced me, basically, too.
Did you see any? Did you see what happened to him, or what caused the injury to your rider?
You're again, the translation's rough. You don't know what it's either wild animals, wild dogs, wild wolves. You're not sure. Like some kind of wild
Something
creature.
wild.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Wild predator is like the translation.
Did you see it? Like, what did it look like?
You can translate
shit.
that yourself.
Scary, huh? Okay.
Hey, ask him if he can take us back. Just
Do
doing all
you
your horse noises.
do you know the way back? Could you show us?
You showed us the way.
We'll protect you. Don't worry.
Do you know the way?
You see the horse hyperventilating.
Well, that's too bad.
Here's a bag I stole. Breathe into that.
Yeah, there's a brown bag on this horse's mouth.
Yep. Yep. I'm holding it up.
He has to. Too bad. Tell him he has to.
If you can show us, I'll give you apples.
He's just kind of anxious and antsy, and he's like,
We won't have to go back now. Just calm down.
okay. Volk, your healing wasn't. It helped, but it didn't heal that great.
Okay.
So can I tell everybody what the horse told me?
And he seems to be breathing fine. Before he was kind of like, but he seems to be breathing fine now.
I'm like slapping him a little bit. With
Good.
paws.
Step on his throat now. Make him talk.
Well, hang on. Is he awake yet?
No, you're nice, Wolf.
Damn it.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah. He's like, aren't you a nice guy? What are you...
Aren't you a
You
holy
okay?
man?
Wild card.
It's like some days I'm nice, some days I just fucking want to murder the town. All right. Okay.
So is the horse gonna do-
He's still asleep, but you can try to slap him awake.
Just don't shove a potion down his throat.
But yeah.
Wake up.
He slowly comes to after a bit.
Oh, thank God, I rolled for it.
Nah, you don't have to roll.
That or holy water down.
The Heelys made him functional, at least.
Heelys? Oh, heal. Oh.
He's like, oh my God. Did a dog treat my wounds? What the fuck? Am I dead?
Wait,
Is
Pickle
this
did?
heaven? Is heaven filled with dogs?
Nope, he's gone.
All dogs go to heaven, though.
He's dead.
No, you're not in heaven. We're
Pickle's
looking for
gone.
our friend Farris. What did you do with him?
This is Iowa.
This is Iowa.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
Where's Farris?
Farris? Oh shit, yeah, it's you guys. Yeah, I was coming back here to get you guys because he's in a bit of trouble and needs some help and
What kind of trouble?
oh, no mortal danger right now. He's kind of stuck.
You
Ow.
seem like you were in more danger. I mean,
Yeah, I ran into a pack of dogs on my way here. Rough.
What were you doing in the mine?
I was can I get up here? And he starts to get up from the floor.
No, I pull out my scythe
And he clearly starts bleeding more. He's like, oh God, fuck. I'm still bleeding. Oh
Oh,
God.
I unpull out my scythes. He's not going anywhere.
Whoa.
Like,
No
what'd you
reaping
say?
today.
Who are you guys again? Oh wait, no, you're Ferris's friends, right?
yeah.
Funny.
Can you tell us where or show us the direction we can go?
Can you figure
Yeah.
out what they were doing there?
Yeah, what were
Yeah.
you doing?
You guys
What were
got
you doing?
we were hired by Lord Talon to
Uh-oh.
clear out a little trouble he had in the mines.
Baby goblins.
Such as?
We needed some specialists to go in.
What kind of trouble?
Yeah.
It's
monster?
it's a bit hard to explain unless you're over there. But
I'm literally a talking dog. Nothing is outlandish to me.
it's the best I get out of it is a haunted ruin underneath these
Wow, that
mines that
was
they
so-
found. Well,
Well,
I
I've never
mean,
heard
Roberta should do her bullshit detector.
when you think haunted, you know, normally you think of ghosts and spooky shit, you know. But this was more like I don't fucking know. You'll have to ask Farris.
Well, we would love to.
Yeah, but he's
How
not
do we
here.
get to him?
Oh, yeah, I was actually gonna come here and hire you guys once I got back, but I wasn't expecting to run out of trouble.
Well, great. We're here now. Okay, we're here now.
What's
Guys,
the rate?
Any of you guys got any potions? I'm kind of still fucking bleeding here.
What's the
Band-aids
rate
on me.
Don't waste your potion on him.
What's
Oh.
I have a mana potion.
what's not no no?
But we
What's,
need more information about Farris, so.
Wow, are we really doing this right now?
How's his hair today?
He's dying.
I'm literally dying here.
Somebody give him
I'm-
a potion. We're not
I have
a
a
bunch of
potion.
thugs.
Alright,
Oh
I'll
my
pass that.
fucking god, this dog is actually talking.
I pull out a health potion that I have.
out of his ass.
I've had
Throw
it
holy
the
water
whole
on it.
time. one.
Take a gold out of your thing if you have health.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
He
You just drink this.
he gratefully chugs
Please-
it, and
Please don't make me roll.
no. He's well enough to drink it himself. He's not. Okay. He feels a bit better. He gets up. He's still. It looks like it's like his wounds have scabbed over by themselves, but it still seems sore for him. Like,
Could I talk to some dead people to see if they know anything about the haunting?
yeah.
Once we get.
Once you get there or around here.
So wait, is he's hiring us, right? That's
Yeah,
what
he
said?
says, yeah. I'm willing to split the shares with you guys. The last party kind of didn't really make it, other than Farris. So you
what
guys
do
still
you
have
mean
the shares.
Farris is-
He was with other people.
Yeah, he was
He cheated on us. Oh.
So
Heal.
okay.
Oh.
Where did you mean Ferris was stuck?
We tried bringing him back out, and every time we did, of the cave, he just kind of flopped over unconscious, you know. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And I waited for him to wake up, and he said, oh, that's weird. So we tried leaving, and then the farther I got away, the paler his skin got, and he got knocked out. So I feel like that was not a good idea to leave him out of the
Where's the rest of
cave.
the people?
So yeah, he's just kind of chilling at the cave right now.
Where's the rest of the people?
Very dead, according to Farris.
Jesus.
Okay.
We're gonna have a weekend at Bernie's kind of thing.
Yeah. Never seen a movie.
Don't know what that is.
How
Here
dare
in the
you?
West.
How
Well, what are we waiting for?
Let's go, guys.
Let's go to Ferris.
Yeah.
One problem. I think if I ride there, I might die from my injuries.
Okay, can we get his horse to take us?
No. So
Oh, we need him for the money, though.
If he isn't in immediate danger, then we could wait. Like a day.
how about I give him a sleeping potion, put him to sleep, and he can just sleep, just there. I don't know. We can like,
In the road.
yeah, on the side of the road. It's not
I'll
a big
roll him
deal.
into the ditch.
Yeah.
Can we just
The
take him to
town
a
is
meetery
literally
and-
right there.
we should
Can I
just
not
take
go
him
inside
inside.
and go to sleep? Why?
Yeah, let's
No,
take
because
him in town.
you might
No,
be.
our friend's dying. We don't care about you. You
What?
almost killed our friend.
Yeah, we want to get
It
paid
wasn't
now.
me. He got paid for a job. He almost died.
Yeah, this is a
Not my fault.
professional courtesy thing. Let's
Does
take
someone
him
want
in.
to take him back? We can like
Yeah.
split up.
Oh, I'm not taking him all the way back. Let's just take him with us. Fuck him.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Take
how
this
about
going.
how about I
Will he
just
die?
knock him out and just leave him on the side of the
Why
road?
are we
for you?
doing this? He's not a bad person.
How could you
Well, he's like-
suggest that?
It's like, yeah, I'm hiring you guys. Why are you guys being so mean to me?
Yeah,
Nice.
he's gonna pay us. You don't do this to your
Right,
employer.
let's
Come on.
help him. Let's help him.
You guys have a history of being shitty to your employers, apparently.
That's what I'm saying. I
Apparently.
don't
One of our
understand.
employees almost killed one of our homies.
As
Yeah,
far as
no.
we know, he just left one of our party members to die in a cave.
No, I mean,
I mean, he
as far as
he
I'm
tried to bring him
Well,
out. It
was
just
coming
looked like he was dead.
back. He was
Everyone
He's
said
trying
he
to
was
help.
sketchy,
leaving.
though.
No, that's what his story. That's his story. We don't know
Alright,
what
let's
he
see if
did.
he's telling the truth.
Bulk,
then.
use your bullshit detector.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right. Let me use my bullshit detector. Do I just roll and then add one?
Oh, that was
Yes.
Bulk that had it.
No, Roberta has it.
All right,
I like to
9.
roll 9. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Despite his injuries, he seems fairly sincere about his story.
I said it.
Yeah.
All right.
Still
I
not.
say we
Bolt should take him back to town.
let's take him
Why do
back.
I have to do it?
I'm gonna do it.
I'll do it.
Let's bring him with us.
You
Fine.
guys are being
We
mean.
take him in his
Yeah,
car.
let's just bring him with us, and then if
I mean,
He's gonna die.
listen, if I can fit in that cart, I guess I could come. It's
You
just
cannot
a
fit in
horse
the cart.
Go on
I'm
top
sorry,
of the car.
it doesn't. It's not gonna happen.
Pickle, come on, move
No.
some
We'll
stuff.
just ride on top of it.
It's literally the size of a doghouse.
On a doghouse.
Take one for the team.
Where am I gonna sleep? Huh? I need my beauty
No,
sleep.
he can sleep on top of it. You can sleep inside.
Yeah.
That's it. You
Now
wanna
you
break
can
it?
Put him on top of Pickle's
This
cart.
is how things get broken.
Now you don't want to help the guy once
We
it's
can rent
on
a
you.
cart and we can pull it behind a horse.
No,
That's what
just
you do with injured people.
I literally, dude, I
This
just
is ancient times,
give him a sleeping potion. Just let him sleep on the side of the road. It's
so he
fine.
can die.
No, he's not gonna die.
I'm right here. Just leave me. Give me the
The moral
sleeping
compass
potion
is
in a bed
clean.
if you're scared. Knock me out for 3 days for all I care. Just let me
Right.
sleep on a bed.
Is that how long?
I
long
say
it
we
takes?
wait like a day and then go find him.
Can you go back to town on your own?
Me? For the potion, yeah, I think I can probably walk back.
But how are we gonna find him? Oh, we'll find him.
Well, we
That's
know
it.
what he looks like.
Here.
Yeah, it's a small town.
You can just
Indicate on the map where
He said he'd
is.
pay us.
He kind of goes like,
No.
all right, I'll show you the directions, and he writes down direction towards where this mine
Cool.
is.
All right, then he goes, and
We
we
got
go find Farris.
We have everything we need.
No.
Could somebody who's willing to represent the party roll me a 2d6?
Okay.
Not Dylan.
Wow.
Hey.
Hey!
Wow, Andrew. Just out of curiosity.
I've seen your rolls.
It's not a kid.
Well, he said not
Damn.
Dylan, so that's not our roll, my dudes.
No, Alina already rolled.
Another one.
I know.
I'm not rolling.
Lena already
today.
rolled the 11.
Oh, Alina rolled
Thank
first.
God,
Okay, I
Ado
didn't see
didn't
that.
roll.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the 2 1s today.
Okay.
So the
Damn.
trick
Crash, you-
is I just have to neg Dylan every time.
Yeah, and he rolls well.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how you
yeah.
do it. Yeah.
So is he gonna hire us or what?
Yeah, he already hired us.
Where's the money? I take my money up front.
Well, ask him.
That's literally why I said we should sleep. Give him a sleeping potion and
You're
let
gonna
him
sleep with him?
He might leave. That's
All right, go chase him down, and then give him a sleeping
Oh,
potion.
did he
We'll
leave
just
already?
Roll him in the ditch.
I mean, he's walking back. You guys are talking amongst yourselves.
Oh,
I'm
well,
sure you.
whatever.
I'm sure you can catch up to him if you
Oh,
want.
he-
okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Go
catch
do
up.
a job and come back.
Give him a sleeping potion and then let him sleep on the
Go
side
do a
of it.
job, come back.
Yeah, I'm down with side of the road.
Yeah.
What?
Jeez.
Why are we?
He's
Why are we
injured. He's
suddenly
not gonna
mean?
go anywhere.
What? My God,
Excuse me.
Literally
For
like
the
our
sake of
employer.
Alina to stop doing that, he turns around.
Where can we find you when we come back?
I'll be at the donkey's hide.
Oh
And
gosh.
what happens if you're not there?
Yeah.
We
I'm
have no
out
way
and
of
about.
finding him.
I mean, I said
So
I'll
we're
be
going
at the
to
donkey's
Yeah, what's our
hide.
insurance policy?
How much you paying us?
He's like,
Can I just threaten him with my scythe?
Whoa.
Like, I'll
Whoa.
tell him
Whoa.
I'll
I mean,
ridge
whoa,
and
bunch
nose
of
his
brigands.
toes if he's not at the donkey's hide.
He's
Come on,
definitely
Bert.
gonna leave
You know
after
what?
that.
You know what Lilith should do? Is put a melon between her breasts and crush it. That'll be your head. You know,
he's just like, I will be there.
Okay, great.
If
we
you
do that.
crush my, I would like to die
He
like
did
that.
say Lord
No.
Talon was the one that put them
Yeah,
all
he
up
works
for
for
this.
Lord Talon, so why
So
would
we
he
just
leave?
go. If we can just go to Lord Talon then.
Why are we threatening him? I'm so confused.
Because he's a sketchy guy, Dylan. Like,
oh, okay.
Did
You're
you not
judging
read
a
the
book by its
description?
cover? You're judging a book by its cover, huh?
But we don't
Because
even
Roy
know
said
if
he's
it's
a
actually Lord Talon who hired him, really.
all right, yeah, we
Yeah.
can do that. That makes sense.
Yeah. that's what I'm
Okay,
saying,
so
Lord
what do
Talon.
you? What?
Go
But
ahead.
it's just Pickle right now talking. Okay, I have not been using any meta time this whole fucking game.
I've been a good boy.
No, we're all arguing right now. Like
Yeah.
in game.
Yeah, we're all in person. That's why I said.
In front of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he's like so.
We don't give a
Okay,
shit about
okay,
him.
okay.
Apparently we don't.
He's freaked out. Cause
Yeah,
he's
he's very like, these guys are fucked up. Like you see him like
Yeah, look
wide-eyed,
at
like
you.
looking at all of you, like
could do with a giant gash on your torso.
Listen here. He takes out a bag from him. Here's 100 gold down payment
Alright.
as a sign of trust. We good?
All right.
Give me that. Yes.
Okay, now we gotta go before Farris dies.
Jesus Christ, animals! And he starts limping back into
Alright.
town.
You happy, Weed? We're good.
I
Let's
tossed
go.
it in my little doghouse.
Yes.
Oh, you
now
guys,
I'm,
you
now
guys
I'm happy.
split that, right? You guys split that, right?
Just gonna
Yeah.
add 100 gold to my inventory.
Hey,
Wait. Whoa.
Whoa!
Gunter, grab 20 for me.
Couple maniacs, don't touch this.
Oh shit. I pulled
So-
up
No, let's just split it right now. Otherwise, there's gonna be
Thing.
like.
I'll split your ass.
Yeah, and we're not gonna give any to Farris because he
I'm
did his
just
job
kidding.
without us.
How do you split 100? I don't do. I'm a dog. I can't do math.
100 by 6.
Here now.
Do that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Ferris doesn't get one though, because he's
Yeah, because he's
That's
not here.
Well,
So, yeah,
you know what?
100
He's
by
getting
6.
paid already.
well, the 6 to 1.
Here's-
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Oh, you're right.
Screw
Yeah.
that guy. He did a job without us. He cheated. It's like when you smell other dogs
Yeah, he
from the
did.
owner.
Are we
Well, I
pissed at Farris?
mean,
But he thought we were gonna be in on it.
yeah,
Ferris.
it's not his fault.
Are we?
All right,
did someone do the math?
16.66. Everybody gets. Yeah.
16 and a half.
16.66.
17.
Yeah.
We got
Aye.
it, dude.
I'm not letting go of my sense. Yeah, what?
I don't like.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't like.
I made
Well,
back
that's
the fucking from my
He's a
dice
dog. He
roll.
can't do math.
16
Yeah,
16
literally
gold,
you can.
16 gold, 6 silver, 6 copper.
Okay.
Yeah, I just do like 16.66.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Same thing.
If you want to drop the copper, go ahead.
No, it's 16.
No, it's
16.
16.66.
It's the same thing as 16 gold, 6
Six
copper.
gold.
Yeah. I'm talking to Dylan. He
And
doesn't-
6 copper, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sure he couldn't have done it without you.
You all travel unto.
So how long does that take?
Takes a day's worth of travel.
Excuse me.
A day's?
Yes.
A day?
Yes, a day. So Ferris, let's go
Hey,
back
hey,
to you. You're
wait.
at the what?
What's the moon
Oh.
tonight?
The moon. What?
What's the moon light? Is it a full
Are you a
moon?
werepug?
Where pug? Like what is this, man?
He
Well, he
turned
said he got
into a
attacked by
man.
dogs.
It's like a,
Well,
it's like a half moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask that earlier.
He
Okay.
turns into a man.
Buff, but he's still
Horse
the
was
same
like,
size.
I don't
He's
know.
still
He
the same
turns
size.
into a double pug. It's like his face gets even thicker and he's
Thank
got
God
more
I cannot
skin.
do that.
Okay,
He can't breathe anymore.
Ferris, I think you have been having a pretty rough go at this mine as of late. After he leaves, every night I think random animals keep like coming into the entrance and attacking, and you keep having to like stay up at night to like defend yourself.
What the fuck?
So you've had about 2 sleepless nights, 2 or 3 sleepless nights at this point. And lo and behold, in your
Okay.
wooziness of staying up a lot,
Fatigue.
you're a bit fatigued. I think you're 1 health down from all this.
Have you had any water or food?
He
been
can forage.
drinking his own
He
piss.
can forage that himself. Actually, no, you can't. You can't leave the cave.
Drinking his own.
You haven't been. You
Yeah,
whatever
that's all.
whatever rations you had is kind of like what you're stuck with. So you're like you've eaten, but you're not like you're pretty hungry the whole time.
Did he eat his fellow like?
No, they are in the ruins. He is not. I'm assuming you haven't gone back in since the incident. Farris?
Yeah, no, and I'm not a cannibal. I'm a thief.
Good to
Yeah.
know.
Damn.
He's a vegetarian, actually.
unless,
So-
unless we're in a full
Are
like
you a
pie,
vegan?
maybe.
You in your like stupor, I assume you're like really tired, like leaning on the cave and just like looking outside. You start to hear the clops and the cart movement of Pickle's cart and
The little tiny cart.
the footsteps of your party that you can distinctly
somehow.
recognize.
Hey, they're trash. You okay?
Just hear barking.
Gunter, go ahead and search the cave.
Bro, Gunter needs to die.
So Ferris, the first thing you see is a squirrel just sprint at you. Like,
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't know if
jerk
you.
back. What the fuck?
You probably recognize Lars's squirrel. You've been
Oh, yeah.
around him enough to recognize
Black
it.
squirrel.
Yeah. Maybe you're too dazed to recognize it, and you've been killing wild animals,
just
so you
steals
might
food.
attack it. I don't know. This is your. It's like food. You just-
Oh my God.
Roll.
He
Yeah, roll for-
accidentally cracked Gunther's neck.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you guys go into the cave. You guys go into the cave like, "Hey, Farris!" And he's like fucking chewing into the squirrel. Like,
Roll to kill squirrel.
No.
Yeah,
You
and
know the
roll to
squirrel.
kill squirrel.
Andrew,
Why
do
would
it.
you
Entirely up
attack
to
a
Farris
squirrel?
right now.
He's been attacking like bigger animals.
Squirrel. Roll to kill squirrel.
No.
Alina really wants Gunther dead.
Do it.
What has he done?
It's
to you?
if you want to, it's your choice. If you want to roll for it, go ahead. I'm not gonna make you do anything you don't want
What
to.
has she ever
No,
done
I'm not.
to you?
Oh.
I mean, I'm not gonna no, I'm not combat rolling to see if I kill a squirrel.
Don't kill her.
Okay.
Gunther,
Why
wait,
is your girl
Gunther,
squirrel Gunther?
girl?
Oh my God.
Wait, Gunther is a girl? How does that? Why is it named Gunther?
Is that a
White.
Pickington thing? You just never know. Is that it?
Oh.
2019.
Gunter can be a girl.
Okay,
I'm not
so
careful
you all
Non-binary.
walk into the cave and you find your friend Farris looking a bit tired, a bit gaunt from what you remember
Okay,
him.
Get him some water, quick.
now.
Here.
Want some water?
Thanks.
You feeling better?
Role play you drinking the water.
Oh,
Throw
Oh.
water on him.
how's that taste?
Go Hawks.
It's like victory.
Is that Budweiser?
Yeah.
What is that?
Coca-Cola.
I don't know what that is.
So
All right, we need to talk to him. Ask him what happened.
Can you leave? Are you gonna die if you leave or something?
Every time I try and leave the cave, I just start hearing bits of this song and then I pass out.
Oh my God, what song? Maybe I know it.
he's the chosen one.
Talk to the dead and see if it's really haunted.
So you're like cursed right now? Is that what you're telling us?
How do you get yourself into this?
Are we gonna be cursed?
I
if
wouldn't
we
rule it
leave?
out.
Can we leave? Oh my God. Can we leave?
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Okay,
Wait.
I want to talk to the dead.
Gunther, try and leave.
You throw Gunther out. He leaves.
Okay, cool.
oh, okay.
I'm gonna slowly step backwards.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just me.
Little
'Cause,
pug
Abar got out, didn't he?
Oh, that's
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
So is
Just barely.
so
Apparently he was
wait,
Wait,
attacked
so
by
where are
dogs.
you haunted?
Fake weed. What are you gonna say?
do like a sense evil thing, Volk.
Someone.
I want to talk
I
to the
can.
dead. Okay.
And Lilith, you
that's
also
not my
wanted to do
point.
something, right? You
Yeah, I want to see if there's any like dead people in there that'll tell me what the heck's
There's
going on.
definitely dead
You
people.
said that
Okay.
first.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. That was mine.
Nice.
Oh
Okay.
god.
And Volk, are you sensing evil?
Yeah, it's not a roll.
Oh, you're right. It's just a tingle. You don't feel the tingle.
Your Peter tingles.
Yeah, you don't feel. You
I
don't
didn't
the
feel a
Peter
tingle in my pingle, guys. I think it's safe.
It's like a Tourette's. Can it be a Tourette's thing where you just clap your cheeks every time you tingle? You're like,
I started working it.
you just like, oh, it's here. There's
After it clapped, the more evil it is.
Uncontrollable.
there's a demon nearby, guys.
Do we sometimes hear it at night? Sometimes we're sleeping.
Waking and all of a sudden, like, there it is.
All right,
Oh.
Farris, did you steal something in there that you
Okay.
shouldn't have?
Well, I don't know if you would call it stealing.
Stealing is a
Abandoned
broad
trap.
Oh,
Did you
someone-
take something
someone-
and now you can't leave?
Abar sent me and a couple other guys down here to poke around, see if there was. He wouldn't tell us what exactly he was looking for. It was like, you'll know when you see it.
So Avar, talking to Avar, he said that Talon Lord Talon sent you guys in to take care of a haunting. Apparently, this mine shaft is haunted. So he didn't tell you any about that.
No, we were trying to. I don't know. It's all a blur.
But so you
We-
can't leave with us then. So we gotta go inside and figure out what's keeping you here.
That'd be nice. I would greatly appreciate that.
What's in it for us? You took a job without letting us know.
Well, I haven't been paid yet, so
Oh.
Oh,
we gotta finish this job before I split anything with you guys.
Where'd Dylan go?
But at this point, I think we all get paid our own.
I'm over in the corner talking to some dead people.
Oh shit! What's
Yeah.
going on?
We'll do after you're done with this conversation.
Okay, so every time you leave, every time you try to leave, you hear a song.
Yeah, like it's just faint song, something about a throne, or it's all just.
Watch the Throne by Jay-Z.
I don't know her.
You don't know JC.
Okay,
Well,
all right. Let's
guess we
see what Lilith has, because no offense, you're not very helpful.
Okay.
wow.
Everybody's having a conversation, and Alila's like eyes are in the back of her eyes. She's like a crow in front of her eyes. She's like, ah!
Oh shit.
Okay. As we're doing
God,
this, can I
everyone's
like look around and see what I can find around
In the
place?
or,
Yeah.
or outside the cave. In the cave. Everywhere.
Well, just around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll to do that, and then I will talk to Lilith. Lilith, you have a very strange experience in all this.
Oh shit.
You have a hard time accessing your powers here.
Uh-oh.
What?
You have a very hard time, actually. It's like walking through water. You know, you can do it, but it's like taking you a minute, right? And
Okay.
once you get there, you find that there are literally 0 dead spirits around here, which is very strange.
Yeah. So I can't talk to anyone, but there's a weird vibe or there's something going on.
Yeah,
about
and
this.
the family spirits you normally have around you,
Mm-hmm.
they're distinctly not here. They have decided not to hang out with you in this endeavor.
Oh
So
shit.
that freaks me out.
Yeah.
You're all alone finally.
Ah!
The voices in
Um,
my head.
Okay, well, I want to leave the area, stop using my powers because it's freaking me the fuck out, and report back. Alright, dudes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Guys, I couldn't hear anyone. There's no dead spirits around, but this fucking cave, it's messed up. There's some weird stuff. I couldn't sense anything. It's not at. Wait, you didn't sense evil though, right?
Nope.
But it's not
No.
evil. There's something weird going on. Does anyone have any magic or something we can use?
Okay, I'm gonna roll to see
What
what
did I
I
miss?
what I can find.
Oh yeah,
Remember.
Weed, you're doing your stuff.
Is this cave pretty dark?
Roll. Yeah.
Hey.
I would say this is getting towards the evening.
Can I use my staff to light it up, Rohit?
Yeah.
I was gonna use my
Okay.
elf eyes, but you
Right,
know.
do that.
Light up stuff.
Do I find
Oh.
anything?
I
light my staff up.
Yeah, took it.
Did you roll? Rolled a 9.
Doing that.
Okay. From what you can tell, this is the area you've scouted. It feels like it's what it is. It's an abandoned mine. You see some whatever you want to call it, rail tracks going into it. You see abandoned mining equipment inside. When you go around, you see traces of old camps that used to be up at the front of this place. You know.
I think there's a plot hole.
clearing.
What happened? There was a whole party with Farris, and Avera said they were dead, but they weren't dead.
I mean,
There's
they're,
no
they're,
clean
they're dead
bodies.
outside. Like they were.
No, they weren't
Avon-
inside. No, they weren't inside.
Oh no, I thought Avert. No, didn't he get chased by dogs or some shit? That's how they died.
Yeah,
right?
but she's talking about the party that went with Farris.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
nowhere to be found.
Yeah, we're-
And I can't see
Apparently
their dead body.
They
They're like their
died
spirits.
in well, at least for him, he thinks they died in there. And Ferris was the only one that was able to come with him, at least to the mouth of the cave.
Okay, so this is my scavenge roll, by the way. So is there anything like valuable in here? Like,
I'm stealing it. And
Is there anything valuable?
Yeah, he
Hold
would
on.
have stole it already.
You You find a yeah, you do actually. You find a what looks to be a strange-looking crystal. It's almost sapphire, but way too light. It was just like on the ground in one of these like old, what looked to be campground-esque things, right? And your little stalker eyes like immediately like zoomed in on it. Like there's a tiny sparkle here.
Oh shit! It's a mana crystal.
But it's no rock that you can identify, but it definitely looks precious and unrefined, but precious.
Precious.
Sounds fun.
Where do we think the bodies are?
Yeah, so
Probably
if the
further
bodies
in.
are not
Further in.
yeah, but then why didn't she sense them?
Yeah.
Because, well, I mean, they're probably
mean,
the same thing as Farris, or
Well, no. Okay. Since she can't sense like any dead. Dylan, are you here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm here.
He's in pug
since-
mode.
Okay, so since Lilith can't sense like any dead stuff, I'm gonna guess there's like some sort of like a Ghostbuster situation going on or some shit, where
they're like possessed or something, or
they're taking all
not-
the
What if they're
spirits.
zombies and they're not dead?
No. I'm saying like somebody like set up something that like gets all the spirits or some shit, like a Ghostbuster situation, where they
Like,
yeah,
sucked
or
up their
maybe they're
spirits.
not dead. Who knows?
no they
Yeah.
like take all the ghosts, like take all the spirits and shit.
Yeah.
So like there's no spirits around, so it's like a
Oh,
ghost prison or some shit.
we won't know until we go in and figure
Or
it
they're all
out.
part dead
Yeah, we gotta
back in the mine.
we gotta
gotta
keep
go
going and
around.
see, because
We
we,
gotta
we
look
can't
around
take
anyways
around
to
her.
figure out
Farris
what
out.
keeping Farris here.
Yeah, so we gotta keep
So,
going.
Let's.
It's like a mine, so it keeps going, right? It keeps going.
It goes in for a bit, yeah. Ferris, you
Yeah,
remember
we're
it,
at
being
the
it being
mouth,
about like a 4 or 5 minute walk into the mine to get to the entrance of this ruin.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not bad.
not too far, but
It's not too far.
Should
Do
we make
wanna
camp
go
here
in
then
there?
and wait? Maybe get some food to Farris and stuff.
Yeah, Ferris has not slept in a while. I think he probably wants to rest safely.
Yeah, well, I mean, so since there's animals, you said there were animals coming in, right? Well, you
Yeah.
can rest while we keep
Pickle could go
watch.
in.
Yeah, I can go in.
Sure.
I'll smell.
Me and Pickle
Can
can
you
go
find
in.
the bodies?
Okay, you guys go
I'm
in.
gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna
I'll
use.
go in too.
What?
But you're Lars. How can you do
You
that without
literally-
getting hurt, or whatever
What?
happened to Ferris?
I don't know. How come weed's going?
I thought you were gonna kill animals.
Oh yeah.
Well, someone else. Everyone else to do it. You need a ranger.
No, we don't.
No, you do.
It's a cave, not a forest.
Yes, the ranger doesn't want to be
Yeah, I don't
outside
think
hunting
the
animals
Kleptos
inside
should
of
go
a
in
mine.
there. I don't
They're
think the
literally
Kleptos-
tailor-made to hunt animals. Stop
All
being
right.
a hero.
Fine. All right.
Roberto, what?
I don't think the klepto should go in the.
Oh,
river.
God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Ferris is able to go. Okay. And
Hey,
No,
hold on.
I'm reformed.
He's
One, he's reformed.
Reformed.
You don't know Lars is a kleptomaniac. First of all,
Who?
I
Oh,
know.
that's right.
I
I
know.
can
So
tell.
Weed
I'm
knows.
gonna say-
Only Ferris,
we tell him about
only
Ferris?
only Ferris and Weed are
Well, he
in on
also
each
said
other's.
He literally wanted to steal stuff when we walked into town. So there's
Well, I
that.
mean, it's a ruin.
Okay,
It's-
fair
I'm
enough.
not
Fair enough. It's your
stealing
choice. It's your
anything.
choice. If you want them to though, then
Nobody owns the shit in here if it's a
No,
ruin.
like
okay?
if
Shit.
you just take shit. What if you end up like Ferris?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and I end up like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. You're right.
no,
You're
if-
right.
if he dies, he
Don't
dies.
End up like
I
Ferris,
shouldn't
for
go
the
in.
love of
Or,
God.
or yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna use
show the
my.
crystal to the party, by the way.
I'm gonna use my private eye.
Look at you with the crystal. There you go.
Yeah. What I find.
Who's
find
worse? Who's worse?
Can-
You're the one
can
picking up the crystal.
Somebody identify it. That's what I'm trying.
Maybe you should put it down so your soul doesn't get trapped in here.
Can you identify it?
Me?
Yes. Can somebody identify this?
Let me take a look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my. God damn it, my magic journeyman skill.
Yeah, you
To
can
see
try
if
to
I can-
discern anything about it. Yeah.
Let me discern anything.
You lick it.
Plus
Sniff it.
3. That's 10.
You can discern that this
I do
is
lick it. by the way.
this is a precious rock, and precious stones are used for magical items and such, right? But that's kind of common knowledge thing.
Right.
But this one seems to be a bit like, I don't know, aged. You can't quite figure out how to put it, but it's not as rich as it should be. Like it won't hold as much magic as a stone you found in elsewhere would. It seems a
So
bit
it's-
worn.
It's like an old,
Used.
it's like an old magic stone that doesn't have a lot of magic in it.
Gross.
Like
Yeah.
everything's damp
Not
in
a way
the
up, gross.
cave.
Basically, it's trash. I don't know why you'd want it.
I mean, it's shiny. I'll keep it, but just in case.
What are you, a
It's like a-
squirrel?
Yeah.
You like shit?
Hey.
It might
I don't like
fetch me a
squirrels.
couple of coppers, alright? I'm fine.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, so do we want to go in?
I'm going in, baby.
I mean,
Pickle and me
I
can
guess
just go
I'll
in and
stick
scout
with
out.
I
Farris,
think
and
Lilith
I'll
wants to go in.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so so tell me the plan. The plan is to scout,
I'm gonna
rest,
sniff.
and then go the next day, or what? What
I'm
is that?
gonna
What I
go
get? Under
doggy
is that what
sniff
I'm
mode.
understanding? That's what I heard.
Yeah.
We're gonna find the bodies, right? Is that what we're gonna do?
Well, I mean,
But
But
okay,
it's
so
getting dark.
yeah,
Let's
so
find the
I think-
bodies.
I think the main plan is okay. So scout for tonight. So
Yeah.
Pickle, me, and I guess Lilith can go in and scout a couple of maybe like 10, 15 minutes in, and then
Yeah.
come back.
Do we have any
Yeah, well-
string so we don't get lost?
I can send Sam out.
Anybody got any string?
Nope.
Like
Rope?
cats?
I think I
like
have
to play with rope.
Actually, I think I have some yarn I grabbed
What?
somewhere.
Why
No,
don't you have yarn?
no, you don't.
Hey, that's part of his character, bro.
Yes,
nobody has any
it's
rope?
not a MacGuffin that you can just say, "I have a fork on me." Obviously.
Let's just go in.
Can I cast like
And
a
we're
minor
scouting
spell
this
that
way,
reduces
there's, like,
outrotate if we get
Lars
lost?
and the Volk
Enemy?
and Farris
little
were
thing I
just
can
walking
follow?
over Farris then.
One at a time, people.
Rohit,
Talk one at a
Can I
time.
like cast a little spell that would like lead us out or something? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like mag.
Why
mage
do
sword?
you
That's
have
kinda
that magic?
No, no, no. Okay, how about we just go
He
until
hates me.
if there's like a fork in the road, then we turn back. If there's only
Yeah.
one way, we just keep going.
Light
For
a
a while?
torch at the beginning of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's like a
there's
fork,
gonna be
then we
there's
just
gonna
don't
be a
take a
fire
chance.
for us for our
Yeah.
camp.
Roberta could re our way back. Just looking for her.
God.
Pickle
Yeah.
the
Location.
You want
Can I? Can I? I don't want to. I don't want to help you guys, but I kind of want to help you guys. Ferris has literally been through there. I don't know if you just want to ask him for directions.
Hey, Farris.
Oh, how?
What's his IQ though?
Where'd they die at? We're gonna find your friends that you cheated on us with.
So the mine shaft like kind of they broke into this older kind of ruin area, and so beyond that is where everyone else got.
They broke the seal, huh? Maybe this is like a tomb or something. Maybe there's like
A
a curse
tumor?
on it. I said
No.
tomb.
To remind you, Ferris, there was like basically like when you guys went down, there was like a fork. Basically, this whole mine was one long tunnel until you found whoever dug this found the ruin. And and like they started digging towards this like glowing stone area, and the ruin itself was kind of a little bit translucent, but it's just it's still a ruin, right? And what they found was a big door, and they couldn't open, so they started digging around it, and they found a little like hole in the wall, and that's how Farris got in. Farris and his former party got in.
Well,
then
it's very
something happened and
informative.
Ferris
Thank you,
got
Farris.
out.
We're
But I
gonna go.
thought he didn't remember going in.
He remembers going in. He doesn't remember what happened after he went in very well.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Oh.
How about we actually like just get to the ruin? Don't go in yet,
Yeah.
but you just around the ruin and then come back because we don't want to mess around until we have all the party members.
Okay.
So what's the point of that then?
I have no idea.
Just to make sure like nothing
It's
has
Weed's
happened
idea.
since Ferris has left.
Let's just go see what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like not
Sniff it out.
Okay.
because we don't want to
Okay.
do nothing while we're here, while we're waiting
I
for
mean, I
tomorrow
could
or
do
something.
nothing.
All right, so
could be
Pickle,
sleeping.
Weed, and Lilith go. Well,
Just to make sure
Well,
nothing's come out or anything.
Roberta, Ferris, and I don't
You
know.
can
Who's
say it
all
for
going
one,
again?
come on.
It's just Pickle, me, and Lilith.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Everyone else setting up camp. We're gonna protect Ferris and from the animals and shit.
Make me a sandwich.
Oh,
Chop chop.
Okay, so who is going to do the
Right,
main
okay.
role, and who are the supporters for this?
I'll do the main role because I'm gonna be like doing the bloodhound thing,
Okay,
sniffing. You know what I'm saying?
so
Sure, fair.
Okay.
Dogs can barely
Sniffing.
breathe.
Lilith and Weed, you have to roll a 7 or higher to help Pickle.
7.
Can I add
Nice.
my private
That's my
eye
one.
and my
Wait.
dog
That's not.
ability for this?
Okay,
gotta
so you
choose one.
you just have one advantage.
That's
Yeah, you can use your private eye.
Yeah, I'll use my
That's
private eye.
stupid.
Whatever, bro. Got something against pugs. Oh, why don't you add 2 to that, huh?
Ooh.
Ah!
Dylan,
Oh,
you
shit.
roll with advantage, you tard.
5 minutes later.
Add the first 2 together. There you go.
No! You rolled 3 dice, pick the 2 highest. You rolled 2
There
separate
you go.
times.
Okay, we got it.
No, you get the 4 because you fucked up.
Okay, so I'm not gonna find anything because.
Yes,
I
you
guess
don't. You
I
don't
gotta
find
go.
anything of note.
Right.
It looks like a straightforward path to this ruin, and when you get to the ruin, it's a very strangely ornate looking door to this ruin. It's basically just like a wall that you get to from this cave with a door in it, and then there's another entrance to the left. And this door seems like there's some chips on it from like people trying to bang it open, break in some kind of, in some way or some sort, right? But it seems not successful. The door itself looks it's very tall. It's like a 10-foot door. And how do I say this? It's clearly not made of refined stone. Like somebody didn't like fashion this, right? This looks like it was just like a cobbled together stone door, but the stone itself looks more like obsidian than like stone, right? It's almost crystal like.
Is it more like Beskar?
No.
What is
Can
that?
we hear anything?
Obsidian.
Can I roll again?
No.
All right.
You get one try at it, sir.
See the flow
You don't
chart.
see anything of note.
We want to hear stuff. She said hear.
Yeah,
You just
can we hear
you
stuff?
just listen to the yeah.
Yeah.
As you're listening to it, you do hear the hollow sound of like a short breeze going through. There's clearly a room on the other side.
Guys, I can hear a breeze. Let's
Yeah.
go check it out. I'm
We
curious.
don't want to get stuck in the room.
I just want
Yeah.
to peek my little head in. That's it.
Okay.
Say
You
just
do
that,
you go through the side entrance to where
I
Farris
peek my
initially?
head in.
Okay,
I-
so you go like it's another like entrance. Like you go through it and then you go inside.
Just
one of the
his
houses. Like it's still like part
Just
of the
peeking
cave.
like half of my face in, okay?
Okay.
Not breaking the plane. Okay.
Okay, you peek.
What do I see?
You see this little like basically they dug to the left of this door and they kept digging until they found like a hole in this like wall that's on the right side of you as you're like going to the left of this door. And you peek your cute little pug head in, and you see a very very plain room made of that same obsidian-ish stone.
Right.
And the floor isn't like flat; it's like kind of rough cut, almost wavy.
This place looks
And
like
so
shit.
so's the walls, like rough cut, wavy. And inside that room, you see another door that looks very similar.
Any dead bodies?
Nope.
Is the room like illuminated or is it just my staff?
This room has a very very faint glow to the walls.
Oh, that's not disconcerting or anything.
It is actually quite strange.
Okay, come back. Am I sensing anything weird? Like, with
Um,
my, like, you know,
You
my medallion
okay? There
humming.
there is a weirdness in that there is you would expect some magic to be at work here, right?
right?
But there is a distinct lack of magic at work here.
Oh, cool.
Kind of dry in here.
It's
Like
radiation.
magic doesn't work, so like my speaking
Very
to that
dry.
probably wouldn't work.
All right, I come back out to the rest of the party.
Bad news, guys. We need to leave. It's creepy. I don't like it. Not a fan of this place. And there's nothing in there. It's just a weird, like, obsidian room. That's like, it's trash. Okay, I don't know how else to describe it.
I think we should set up camp for the night since we didn't see any obvious dangers,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
we can search it more.
Yeah, we'll come back.
later.
Come back with
I
everybody.
don't want to, but we have to.
Sounds good.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go to bed.
Yes.
Who is guarding at night?
Not me.
I can guard.
I'm in my beauty sleep.
Me,
How about the
me and
animals?
Lars.
Me and Mugunter.
The animals.
Yeah, the animals be watching out.
Are they gonna steal our shit?
Plural?
I
Plural?
can
Really?
think
talk to the
Mugunter
animals as they come in.
Should.
I'm a
Yeah.
person.
Get the bird going.
Oh,
Get the
okay.
squirrel going.
Sam.
Get the bird going.
Alright. Let me roll here. This is
Yeah,
an
we don't
invisible roll.
We got pets in this playthrough. I need to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, bro. No more Theo.
Surprisingly,
Falling
nothing
out of
happens at night.
All
Sweet.
right.
Good
Y'all
job,
wake
Victor.
up in the morning. Ferris probably sleeps an extra like 4 hours.
Roy,
5
don't
4
forget my
hours.
horse glows in the dark. Don't
Oh
forget
yeah,
that.
yeah. It's actually
was
very
it
disconcerting
Avatar?
every time you see the
Nightlight.
horse. It's yeah.
Night
I
light.
think you probably bring the horse inside because it's such like an annoying set.
It's a
yeah,
nightlight.
yeah.
Why
You,
would I
you, got, you
leave
got a
it
little
outside?
nightlight. Yeah.
Great.
He's my
What
buddy.
color does it glow?
Well, he's like a dun color, so it's kind of like brown. What? It's like an orangish. Well, he's kind of like a
Does it
reddish.
cycle like the
like
light
white,
behind me?
white
Does it just
hair.
cycle different colors?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's like a reddish glow.
Okay, we
Orangish
don't
glow.
need to spend time on your fucking
Yes,
fluorescent
I
horse.
answered. Floor. You
Okay.
like floor? What's wrong
You
with
you all wake up in the morning. Ferris, you are feeling distinctly less tired. What do you do?
So I asked Pickle and them. So what'd you guys see?
Literally nothing. It's just an empty room that's kind of creepy.
Wait. So
No
With
magic.
another
though.
door. With it, yeah, no magic.
wait.
So
There's another
no
door
magic,
inside.
no dead
You
bodies.
didn't even see anything?
No, I know. I'm as disappointed as you are.
Wait. So it's just a room. No
Yeah.
door or anything. Just
Well, there's a
other than-
door.
Other than the
I didn't want to go in. I was kind of scared.
Okay,
Oh,
you
so
know what
there's
I
another
think we
door.
should do is have Ferris try to leave and have him sing us the lyrics of his song,
Okay.
so we can decipher the lyrics and see why he's the only one something supernatural is happening to.
Okay.
I agree.
Very
And maybe have him
supernatural.
sing it and then I judge him.
Andrew, this is
We're
gonna
on
be.
American Idol.
I'm sorry, but this is purely gonna be off your memory. I'm not helping you out here, buddy.
Well, you're gonna play the
This is
song.
Longborn King
No,
of
I'm not
Idol.
gonna play the song. She's asking you to sing it. She's asking you to sing it from memory.
No,
Fun.
she's saying I'm gonna try and leave the cave again, and then I'll hear the song and then
And
sing it
pass
again.
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You can talk. Yeah, yeah. You go ahead. You can talk.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wait,
skip that.
oh,
yeah,
hold
okay,
on.
we'll put this on pause. David, you nailed it right.
Okay, real quick question,
we
Farris.
got to turn around though, and then we got to like judge him, and then we got to turn around slowly. without-
Yeah, like,
Quick question, Ferris. Though, so how much? At what point do you remember? Like, how much do you remember? Did you remember going into that room that Pickle went into?
So, yeah, we were in the room, and we approached this like glowing thing, and
Thing?
Didn't see that.
Can you describe it?
just like the. No, I can't.
Was it phallic shaped or like?
Did it look like a penis and you're embarrassed?
It's okay. You can say it.
Andrew, do you want me to remind you real quick what happened?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It wouldn't have worked anyway.
We're back.
So,
Okay.
Ferris. So,
I'm back. Sorry.
were you in the same room as Pickle? Apparently, he said it was just a bunch of.
The obsidian
Obsidian.
room.
There's a
Yeah,
room
he
and
said,
then there's a
there was
door.
nothing in it.
Yeah, give me. I'm gonna reconnect.
Okay.
Where the fuck did he go?
Boom.
He's back.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh god.
Ferris.
So you said you saw something in the same room as Pickle, but Pickle said he didn't see anything.
Oh, I saw a door. Did you go through that door in the first room?
So we went into the room, and we approached the door, and then the walls started glowing, and we could hear this song, and like the walls were like pulsating, kind of rhythmically with the song.
Sounds sexual.
Despacito.
Sad dog,
And then-
scared dog noises.
And
Rhythmic pulsing,
the
okay,
the
got
floor
it.
opened up, and we fell
What?
in.
Hold up.
Whoa. Okay, that's news.
And so, I didn't see what happened to everyone else, but I climbed out, and
Was it like vertical or like? How did it open?
like a slanted, like it was a slope.
Okay.
And
So we need
I
rope.
I made my way back here to the entrance of the cave, but then I passed out and
Wait, did what's his name? Avon, whatever it was.
Ava.
Ava. Did he go into the room with you?
No,
He seemed unaffected.
He sent me and the other guys into the cave, and then I don't know how many days passed before he came to check on us, and he found me just where you guys did, and he left to go back to town. I'm guessing. Did you run into him?
That's
Or?
right.
Yeah, he sent us here.
He
said he hired us
find it.
actually. Gave us money.
Also, we were worried. So we were going to find him, but luckily we ran into him.
So yeah, I mean, I'm stuck here unless we try and push forward, I guess.
We'll
I
get you out of
think
here,
at this
buddy.
point, I think Pickle, you were too light to. I don't know. Maybe you were too light to
No, he didn't
activate
go
the
in.
floor trap.
He didn't go in. Like he
That's
just
true.
peeked.
He just peeked his head in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
just-
He didn't
Oh.
break the plane.
Oh.
do I have any spells that can like levitate?
I mean, I can throw like some traps and shit
I
in
could
there.
fly
It's
in
just
there.
you.
Why would traps
Volk
do?
can fly.
I could fly in there.
That's right.
Okay, Volk could literally fly in there.
How long can
I
you
can send
fly?
Gunter.
While carrying me.
It depends on how these magical dice roll. It could be 2 rounds or it could be 15 minutes. Who knows?
So Volk is gonna carry me. Is gonna fly me in. We'll figure it out.
Much
Yeah, we
like
do
my
that.
sex life.
Can you
Volk, much
carry
like
a
my
squirrel
sex life.
too?
No. What, Rohit?
What?
What'd you say, Trash?
Huh?
What?
Okay. So what is the
You want to
plan?
do that?
Yeah.
All right,
Volk's
let's do
gonna
that.
fly me in.
Roll for initiative.
Okay. So who is all being where during this process? So is everybody
Oh,
like
man,
at
I
the
guess we're
entrance of
all
this little?
outside. Yeah.
You're all at
Peek
the
in like
entrance of
I
this hole, and Volk is flying in.
With me in tow.
Okay.
Why?
Roll
Yeah,
roll
Because
for
I'm
your
magic. I'm the magic guy.
And
I'm
Gunter.
the
too.
magic dog. Why you question?
roll for your flying MacGuffin.
Levitation.
Can he carry 20 pounds while he's flying?
I'm sure he can. Yes. How long
5
is that?
minutes.
5
I
minutes.
thought there was a limit.
He just knows it's 5 minutes. Okay, we got 5 minutes.
I just know it.
Okay, pick
What
me
you
up.
don't get hard and just know how long you got. I mean,
I know how long you got.
Right, pick me up and don't be weird about it. Let me fly on your back.
I pick him up and I pet his little head.
Nah, what did I say?
Wait, Pickle, do you go like this too, like dogs, and you pick up in the air?
Yeah. You don't have to support my butt. Come on.
we're adults here. Come on. Yeah, you are floating inside of this room, and how long do you float there for? What do you do in the room? You get to the door. You go towards the door. Yes. What is your action?
I mean, Volk's flying.
Okay.
Yep.
You safely
Moving in.
float towards the door. Yeah.
Okay.
Kick it open.
Push the door open.
The door does not open. It is very hard.
Okay,
If anything, you fly
is there-
backwards.
is there
shit.
a handle on it?
Absolutely not.
Any inscriptions or anything at all?
Yeah, can I like
It is a
ignite it
very
with
plain
magic
looking.
or?
You can try. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use a fireball. Haven't done this in a while.
Oh shit! Okay.
Tiny firebolt.
You're doing a skill or just a normal fire?
A dog trips the fireball.
Okay.
Firebolt, tiny
Firebolt. Do it.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seriously?
So I gotta add my
Okay.
magic journeyman to it.
It's 10.
Okay, put 10.
So your
10.
bolt definitely hits the door,
Bibbity boobity.
and the flame doesn't seem to like stick onto it. Kind of like drips onto the floor, and it ignites there for a bit, and then
Looks like it dripped.
it goes out. That's the word I'm looking for.
Hey Farris, how did you
Oh,
open this door?
shit.
He didn't.
The door
There's-
didn't open.
The floor opened.
The floor open.
The
That's
floor
right.
opened up.
What if
Damn.
we drop the dog onto the floor? Maybe it'll open.
What?
There you go. You can test it. 20
Hold
pounds should
up.
be enough.
That's why I said I'd throw a
Guys,
trap.
Why are you using me?
She wanted to go.
I wanted
I
to
trusted you.
do some experiment.
I don't just let anyone pick me up.
Well, hang on. We could stand on the floor for a
And then
brief second, but
levitate.
we'll float. We're still
Yeah.
gonna fly.
Like
Yeah.
you're not putting a weight on the floor, but you're touching it. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right, we float down to the floor door.
Put my little feet on the floor and then pick me up.
Okay.
Do you wait?
How long do you do you just
float
like
down there?
tap it, or do you like hold
Yeah,
on
we
to
just
it?
tap it.
You just tap it.
Tap that.
Okay.
On the floor,
You hear
tap on
you
the floor.
you hear Volks and Pickles' little tap because one's got like a metal boot, the other one's got clawed feet, like, and nothing seems to happen of note.
All right,
Okay.
should we put more weight on it?
So you float, and I'll just walk around, and then pick me up if I.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. Don't let go.
I'm gonna walk up to the door awkwardly while he like holds me.
Okay. Is he holding most of your weight?
Yeah, sure.
Well,
No.
No.
not all of it.
Okay.
But I've got
Not
some
all of it.
cat-like reflexes.
Yeah.
Hold him down a scruff.
Okay.
No. Don't. No. It's covered up anyway. I have armor
Okay.
or a hood or something. Okay, I go to the door, Rohit.
Yeah, you go to the door.
I'm at the
What do you
door.
do? What do you do at the
Piss on
door?
it.
I tap it with my staff.
Okay. It makes a tink sound like you're hitting rock or something hard.
God damn it.
Piss on it.
Can I like?
Assert your
Evaluate.
dominance.
Can I evaluate the door with my magic journeyman skill, or like trait?
I think we established it's not very magical.
Wow. What to do?
Just gonna have to drop him.
Well,
How about I put a bunch of my weight on the floor and go to the door? But I'm still flying, so
how about I?
So
Drop
you
that
slowly
behind
just
me.
increase the
Wait,
weight
what?
to see
Well,
if
hang
anything
on.
happens.
Wait, no, hang on, I'm thinking. Wait,
No,
I
yeah.
want to strike the wall around it
If
instead
you're
of
still
the axis.
levitating, you can just like keep going down, and if the floor drops, you'll still be levitating.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
slowly.
That's what we're
increase the
doing.
weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do that.
yeah.
Okay.
we're gonna
wanna
do
So
that.
you just keep
Like-
putting your weight down until like something happens, essentially.
Yeah.
Are you holding Pickle while this is happening, or do you let you let Pickle?
Yeah, I've got a good grip.
Okay. How
I'm
long?
40-pound dog. So.
Okay, so you put your weight, and you're basically standing at this point on it.
Yes.
How long do you stand there for before you decide to do something else?
Let's give it a minute.
Give it a good minute. Everybody else, what are you doing? You're just watching through the little peephole?
Oh yeah. What else are we doing?
It's like a cartoon and like they're all lined up on the edge of the door. You just see their eyeballs.
Okay. About a minute passes, and nothing seems to happen.
The hell is going on here? I don't understand.
I think Farris and we might need Farris to go in there. Then it seems like it only happened when he was there.
If Farris, come in here. Come here.
All right, are we?
Well, do you think you can handle his weight?
Well, Farris has his own thing if you want to.
Take a step.
Oh,
Let's
yeah?
see if it's anything. Take a step.
Okay, you're like Static Shock, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can do that, or we can go balls to the wall and just step on the floor.
Yeah. Go. I mean,
Yeah,
we can just
take
follow
a
him.
single step.
Oh wait, how steep was the incline? Do you remember, Ferris?
Well, he climbed out.
Let me think up, like what degrees look like, in my head, real quick.
Crunch the numbers.
It was
okay.
steep,
Just call
You
it
could-
steep.
you could
I mean,
Get a running start and scramble up it, or
Oh, okay.
You know what? Let's all just come in here and
Oh my
figure
god,
this out.
he's
This is
literally
stupid.
looking up degrees on Wikipedia.
40, 45, 50. I don't know.
yes, a little steeper than 45. Not vertical, but
Okay, yeah, I think we
Steep.
can. Did you see
I
anything
got out
like
once.
at the end? Did you see anything at the
You
end?
said he
Or...
saw a glowing object. Where'd you see the glowing object?
Well, the walls all started to glow.
So you didn't actually see an object.
How is this now
No,
magic? I'm
nothing.
so confused. My credibility's on the line here.
It's radiation. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
We're all gonna die.
you're all
You guys
gonna
taste-
die.
You guys like, does your mouth taste metallic?
yeah.
Okay, I think if it's that it doesn't sound that dangerous.
I don't want to get cursed though.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Ferris,
Curses,
so
please.
quick
No curses.
question, Ferris. So when the floor fell, was it abrupt or was it kind of gradual or?
No, it dropped.
Okay.
So it's
All
a
right, then.
trap.
If we
Hey, yo.
okay, how about
We-
since we got Lilith, who's like extra strong at the back, if she just holds us and we make like a human rope,
Centipede. Oh.
Ooh, that could work.
and like we send Ferris down first, since he seems to be the trigger. So if we send him
what?
down and then like Lilith holds us up, and then
I
if
can
the
do
floor
it.
drops, she can bring us back or something. Can we try
There
that?
you go.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
So you're holding each other, or you're using rope? What
It's
did
like
you do?
human rope.
No, we don't. We don't
Just
have
human
rope.
rope. You're just holding
Don't
on.
have
to
a
it.
rope.
Yeah, we
Okay.
don't have rope apparently. So
I don't know. Nobody bought rope.
yeah, apparently nobody bought a rope.
Yarn.
Well,
or
actually,
You just stole some rope.
actually,
we cut off Roberta's hair and made it a rope
shit.
Rapunzel style.
Ah!
no, you got some big tits. Maybe they
Okay,
could
so who all is inside the room? Who all is inside the room?
Well, me and
Uh,
Bolt right now,
I'm
bro.
first.
Bulk so far.
No, I'm saying when people are going.
No,
in.
yeah, you can. You guys can come out. It's been 5 minutes already.
Sure.
You're gonna drop out. All right. I think Ferris has to go first because he's the. I'm guessing he's the trigger or something. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
So I can hold Ferris, and then somebody else can hold me. Just keep going like
How
that.
many people do we need?
Well, we'll see.
At
We're
least
all in this
enough to
together.
trigger the floor drop. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
going in.
Well, how are you gonna hold it?
I'm just gonna watch. I can't hold anybody anyway. Yeah, I'm just sitting there pulling the rope with my mouth, you know,
There's no rope.
like you know, dogs are like.
There's no rope though.
All right.
Okay.
Let's human
So-
rope.
so-
Project Human Rope.
Yeah, I'm
so
just like on the end of
Project
it.
Human Rope starts, and after about 30 seconds of Project Human Rope, Farris, you recognize what is happening. The walls start to glow a bit,
It
and
is him.
you guys hear a song.
Pulled from my home inside a cloud, lost to the dark hide rift alone. Now I'm returned beyond the shroud, ever to reign upon my throne, here in my crystal kingdom.
Bad news. We can't stay.
The floor
here anymore.
drops.
We need to go.
So, okay, Ferris, did you hear that? Can you sing that for us again? We need.
Okay, so as soon as we hear this song, I'm gonna go. Can we just pull us back as soon as possible?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm pulling. I'm pulling.
I'm pulling. I pull us
Yeah.
back. I'm so
Gunter,
fast.
pull harder.
yeah, yeah.
So
And I
we're
think
getting-
I'm not gonna have you guys roll. You guys planned it sufficiently well enough where you
Yeah,
guys
so
don't
we're getting
fall down.
pulled back, and I guess the floor drops like as soon as like.
Yeah, it just.
fast.
Yeah.
I'm analyzing what's happening.
Wait, so-
Is it like a
so it-
pit?
It's like
So
that.
yeah,
or-
this the floor was like this, and it just drops.
Okay.
But is it a pit?
And you
Are
guys-
there things down there?
Yeah, yeah. So we'll explain
Oh,
that
we
once you
don't
got
know.
after you guys pull it up. So everybody
pull
gets pulled. Everybody gets pulled back into the safety of the crevice,
Do I see anything weird happening?
and you do see something strange, and now you do sense something magical when the door opens.
Shit.
Down there is what at first you're like it's just dark and there's no light, so you can't see anything down there, right? But Pickle, with your
Right.
with your vast
see that.
experience in magic, you know that a darkness spell has been cast down there, and there's this dark mist that's
Great, more
preventing
mist.
anybody from being seen.
I don't like
or
mist.
anything.
There's probably
seen?
people down there.
I shoot a firebolt down there.
Great.
Think I'm playing?
Roll
Yeah, why not?
like
Roll it, try
legitimate
to
legitimate
dispel
roll.
it.
Roll for me, my dog.
Like fireball, like big boy.
Big boy.
Everybody-
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Everybody
Can
get
we
back.
send your Raven too? We can send your Raven out.
Do I just
Oh,
roll
yes,
right here?
you're
Just
right.
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah, roll
good
your
nature.
roll.
Yoga Raven.
Send Sammy.
Do I add 3 to it, Rohit?
You add. Are you doing the skill?
Yeah.
You do 3 plus the fireball.
Oh, so +1. So 4. Yeah. 11.
Okay. The fireball goes into the darkness, and you hear and feel the heat, but you do not see any of the light.
Okay. Well,
Do we hear an impact though?
Yeah, you definitely hear it. You definitely hear it hit the floor.
Okay, but how long does it take? Like, is it like? Pretty
It's fairly
far?
short. It's fairly short.
Oh,
from what-
okay.
here's my plan. We
Hang on,
leave
is
everyone.
there a rock around? I could imbue it
Okay, let me get my
with
yardstick.
holy light and throw it down there.
Yeah,
and see if
yeah,
it's
you're
still
the
light.
holy guy. This is dark magic. You need to.
Ah.
We need Volks.
Yeah,
we
throw
need
some
your
holy
magic.
light down that bitch.
God, how much holy water do you have?
Holy
Pissing
light,
down it?
okay?
Holy light.
He pisses
Okay.
holy water.
You don't have to
He has it
roll.
like a flask.
I want you to roll for your holy magic, but it's not to see whether you can imbue it. It's see how successful it is dispelling the darkness. If it can happen. If you roll
There's
well, you might be
nothing
able to
more
dispel.
powerful than the power
Well,
of
paladin
God.
plus
You-
Dark
three.
side?
Jesus is my homie.
Oh damn!
Oh, critical confirm.
Roll to
double.
crit, boy.
Critical
Roll to
confirm.
crit.
Ah, shit.
Click the button.
Enemy sided. Oh,
Wow. Dab
Oh,
on this
spotted.
darkness. You like a better like boys stand back. I got this. You just
Does he
grab
just
a
go-
rock, and he just like tosses the rock in.
Like, you hear that sound though when you do a dab.
Yeah. The earth shakes and everybody's like, what the fuck just happened?
Fucking darkness is gone.
But
listened
you
it, bro.
see the rock slowly fall into the abyss, but you actually see the light as it's like it gets dimmed a bit, but you do see it on like the fireball that it goes down, and once it hits the ground, centered around this holy light rock, it the mist like dissipates, cascading around from the rock, and you see a room underneath.
A room.
How far down did it fall?
It wasn't that far.
It wasn't
How
that far.
deep
It,
is
it,
this?
it literally is. Honestly,
It's
maybe
just another
15
room.
feet. It's 15 feet below, so just enough to accommodate the
Toss
ceiling.
me.
Can we?
Toss me
Do we
there.
see any like of the dead of the bodies or anything down there? Do we see?
Yeah, what do we see down there? At least from where we're at.
So you see one distinct thing. You do see a body, but it's not a human body. It's not a humanoid, or it's not a it doesn't look like a dead person's body, right? It looks like a completely naked man, but his skin, and it's like a Greek sculpture man, like a way to emphasize on all of his features. And he's completely blue, and he looks near like crystallized,
Dr. Manhattan?
like Dr. Manhattan.
Want to raise him?
Jinx.
We got
both
raised
got
dead. We can
Ooh.
raise the dead.
Wait,
Wait,
so
what?
Lilith, can you
Wait, is he
do you
dead?
sense any spirits or anything? So
Looks
no, we can see
dead.
it.
I can see if I can talk to him. I couldn't use my powers earlier, but
Or
I can
are
try
there
it again.
any like spirits around since we now have a body?
Yeah, can I try that?
Yeah, good.
This is getting weird.
Plus
Okay.
1.
Yep.
Plus one.
Okay. There's nobody dead around you.
What the fuck?
Oh shit, that guy's alive.
Yeah, I guess we could.
Fireball him.
Or they did something to his spirit.
No, he's a crystal. He's a lassie.
What?
Ooh, Final Fantasy stuff.
Are my familiar ghosts around? Or they're still like, nope, we
No,
don't want
they're still noped out of here.
Hey, Volk, you want to like do the thing again and go down there?
Let's do it. All
Float
right,
down.
I'm gonna start flying. I'm gonna pick
We'll
up.
float down here.
Pick up
Wait, for
pickle.
how long? How long? You gotta see
Let's
for
see.
how long.
Let's see.
Yeah, you roll
Oh,
again.
baby.
Keep track of how much AP you've used, everyone.
I haven't used any.
5
Yeah.
plus 3. Used a fireball, shut up.
I have 3 AP.
1 AP to the
I
yeah.
have.
One,
I haven't used
two.
any.
You've only used 2
I-
to fly for fall. This is your
Still
second.
got a couple.
Oh, he's-
All right, we can fly for a little bit.
But you roll 5?
Yeah.
Plus,
Bitch.
Plus
Uh,
3.
Well, I mean, we
You're
don't
holy.
need. We just need to like
8.
fly down there. It's not for long.
Oh,
All right, we're just gonna fly down. Does
Okay.
somebody have a timer? And
Yeah,
yell
you
at me
fly
every
down.
minute.
I mean, before you go, anybody remember the lyrics?
Yeah,
that song.
Pulled
Yes,
from my
actually,
home
I do.
inside a cloud. Lost
I know.
to the dark.
I'm asking like in character, like, cause like you
Yes.
guys catch that, like.
Oh.
Pulled from my home inside a cloud.
Huh, did I
I'm gonna
catch it?
assume
I've memorized
I'm gonna assume out of the 7 of you, somebody fucking caught the lyrics of the song.
Right.
No.
That's what I'm asking. Like, you guys remember, like, because like
Yeah.
what really kind of
Let's assume Roberta is the
someone's
one. Let's
coming
assume
back.
Roberta is the one who's
I
she's
wrote
like,
it down on a parchment. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume Roberta, the musically inclined one, is the one.
So
who
clearly
is
we've
the-
released
Yes,
some kind of
I-
evil spirit, right? Some kind of evil spirit.
I just
From the Crystal
the thing
Kingdom.
the thing that's concerning me is that the line I caught what it said, and now I've returned from beyond the shroud.
Yeah, some kind of evil spirit.
So
But
Is that
we
mix
didn't-
or no?
We didn't.
We have to
sense
help
evil.
Farris. There's no going back, boys. This is the only way. We're in the end game now.
I guess.
Whatever it
Boz,
takes.
are you listening?
Okay.
Boz?
Guys, boys.
Fly me in.
Okay,
We're
so,
flying now.
Fly.
so who's all going down?
Me.
I mean, well, let them go down first, and then we'll.
I
come
mean,
down
we
after.
can't really.
Okay,
Go
You wanna
down.
so
jump on?
let us move to a different.
Oh.
Okay, so there's a
Dr.
couple
Mihai,
things you
somebody?
see initially. You see the Silver Surfer sitting on the ground there, laying on the floor. You see some cracks on him and what looks to be like melted glass almost on part of his body. He clearly got hit by whatever you shot down at him.
Oh, good job.
Is that the
That
same crystal as the one that I found?
very astute
Earlier?
observation. It does look very similar. Yes.
Wait, are you
It's
down there
light,
too?
light bluish.
We're all down here now.
Oh, we are. Oh, shit.
No. It's just Pickle
Everybody-
and Volk right now.
everybody
You can
move
see
people.
from up there
Yeah.
what's like going on down there. It's
Oh,
not-
okay.
yeah.
Everybody-
Okay.
move
But
your-
it's
move
right
your
now. It's just
person, like, to the
Volk.
corner.
So this thing over here is someone Farris immediately recognized. It is one of the people that you came
His
down
dad.
with, and
Oh,
he
shit.
is you remember? You probably remember his name. His name is Hogruck. He's a dwarf, and he is his body. Half of his body is stuck onto the wall. Like melded into the wall. You don't see like the parts that are melded is just like gone, and then it's just his arm, and he just seems to be like, kind of like hanging off the wall there.
Let's go see if that
Hello
guy's alive.
there. Is he alive?
You can go check.
Hey, good looking.
Let's go check Volk.
All right.
I'll poke him.
Okay.
Take me in.
Volk, how
We're
long does your
going in.
flying last? This is gonna matter from now.
3 minutes.
Well, it was 5 plus 3, right?
That's 5 plus 1.
I wrote hits at 3.
No, it's 5 plus 1 plus your holy magic, since it's a holy magic, right?
Ah.
Use all your bonuses. Don't forget all your bonuses. So it should be a 9 total.
So 9 minutes?
9 is 10 minutes.
Okay, but yes, you see a dwarf man kind of like stuck onto the wall, and then to the in front of you, like in this little indent, there is another door. Right over here.
Is it open? Or is it
No,
like a
no, it's
latch
closed.
or a...
It's closed, and it's very similar to the door before.
I hate
Hang.
these doors.
I hate portals.
True.
Yep. Okay, I poke him in the face with my staff.
What do you do? Sorry, what do you do with the dwarf?
I poke him in the face.
Okay.
Yeah. Move it up.
After you provoke him a bit, he's like, and
You
he
okay,
kind
buddy?
of goes up there.
You
He's like,
there? Hello.
oh, my head. And you see, you know
This
when
is a flying man with a dog.
you know the visual effect when you like put your like whenever a dragon's breathing fire, there's kind of that red glow that you can see like the
God.
innards, or like when you put your light through your hand and you can see the innards of your hand.
Oh, gross.
That kind of happens through his throat and all the way up, like a little pulse all the way up to his head,
Oh.
What's going on?
and then he's just like, "Oh, fuck, that hurt."
What hurt? Tell me
The
everything.
guy.
Is it hot?
Oh,
What are you currently
Oh.
experiencing?
I am. Who the fuck are you? Where the fuck?
Do you need
am
some
I?
water, sir?
Just tell us what's going on. We're here to help you.
Oh, I don't know. Where am I? Where am I?
You're in the cave.
Oh, fuck yeah. I fell down. Then remember being dragged around a bit, and then I woke up here.
Dragged.
Oh, why do I feel weird?
You're stuck in the wall. Can you pull yourself out?
He looks like a what? And he looks down at the ground. He's like, "Oh fuck!" And he looks to see that he's stuck in the
Can you
wall.
pull yourself out?
Sir, you gotta pay attention.
Chill out.
No, I can't feel my hands or my legs.
Oh.
I can't. And you see him like try to strain, right? And then when he strains, you see the door like.
Hey, keep doing that.
Keep straining, please.
Strain.
Okay, hold on. Let me try.
Bathroom break, please.
No.
No, we're in the middle of role playing. You fuck.
Kind of like half an hour.
You go. You're not down there. It's okay. Just go. Is it quick?
Oh shit.
Fine. Oh wait.
He's gonna try to roll to open it. Okay. Yeah, he strains really hard, and the door just completely opens. Oh, the fuck was that? Oh.
Huh. You have the power. Can you close it?
Close what? And he looks like, what? I just opened that.
Yeah, stay there. Don't move. Don't move.
Okay, and then you see another pulse go on his head again. He's like, oh, fuck, that hurts.
This is weird. I don't like this. Okay, Volk.
You already tried to heal this man?
Okay.
I don't.
Magic might not work.
Can you
now.
do that while flying?
Work.
Do I sense any evil? Does my ass start twerking?
Your ass does not work.
Hey, should we like land or something and like try to? Ooh.
Oh, hang on.
Ooh.
Hold on, don't move. So everybody,
No, I wanna go
everybody
forward up
moves 30 at a time. So everybody move 30.
Oh, I thought it was, okay, I thought it was 40.
No.
Oops.
Okay. So, does everybody just steps out?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
I do.
Y'all step out into a fairly empty, plain-looking room that opens up to what looks like a larger room. And it's a fairly misty room. There's a clear condensation everywhere. And at the far end, you see a figure knelt on the ground.
Melt?
Knelt on the ground.
Oh.
He looks to have a sword on his side, and his skin is also translucently blue.
Farris, is this also one of the guys that went in with you?
We can barely see him.
Yeah, I can't see him through the mist.
Use your elf eyes.
He's barely there.
Make the portal scooch
There we
forward.
go. I can see him now.
Hey,
Don't go too far out, dude.
I'm here.
He's out there having a pug party.
Bug party.
Party!
Sorry. Anyway.
Alright, before... Okay, so do we want to be... We want to be kind of careful. Where's the thing?
Yeah, he's
I'm
not
gonna
on the
go-
ground. You go ahead.
I'm gonna go into stealth. Just to be...
Gunter, go over there.
Can I use pass without trace for him?
Stealth...
You want to cast what?
Oh!
Wow. Ooh. Okay.
What is everybody doing? So you're going stealth. Dylan, what are you doing?
Pickle.
Pickle!
Mute. He's muted. I don't know.
He's dead.
He's dead to me.
He's dead to me.
I'm here.
Okay, what's everybody else doing?
Does anybody want some light up in this bitch? I can do holy light again.
Can I use pass without trace right here?
Yeah, go ahead. What does that do again?
Gives advantage to stealth rolls.
Yeah.
Is the mist the same thing as what we it was there before, like the darkness thing, or
No,
is it
no.
just
This is just like a condensation mist. Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Add 3 to that.
8.
And you
So
do
I
this
guess
to you do this to yourself. Okay. You also kind of
I
like
go
go
from 5 minutes to 10 minutes.
skirt. bonuses.
Okay, cool.
That seems fair.
All right, so I got like a veil of green mist on me because we're doing mist now.
Okay.
I don't
Wait,
know.
why
it
are
makes
you
me look
glowing green?
Transparent. I don't know. I'm doing stealth, and it's just doing stealth.
Oh.
Can never be too careful.
Right, well, I stay in the back and I draw my bow. I'm just
Okay.
gonna
Ferris,
just in case-
Roberto.
case, so just-
Yeah, I have my scythe out at the ready.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step further up into the room.
And
I'm
Volk, you
just
cast a
doing
light.
little-
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Holy
Just
Light.
tune in your loot.
Okay. And you just have it like floating in front of you, or
Going in
I want to move. I'm kind of guarding the door in case someone follows us in.
okay.
Be
Everybody
good.
make
Yeah.
your moves. Everybody make your moves. 30.
Yeah, I'm guarding us.
I'm here. Oh, hang on. Was it 30?
You're here and you're queer.
Excuse me?
Hmm.
Excuse me?
Pardon?
This is 2019, sir.
I'm moving up.
Come with me. Let's get it done.
Yes.
Hey. Hey, sword guy.
So Dylan's up at the front, barking at him.
Probably
So
didn't
you getting closer. The mist kind of like gets in the way of your vision a bit, and it was kind of far away. So the closer you get, the closer you see that this guy looks fucked up. He looks like he had armor on, and like his upper body is like just has like a plate on his shoulder, a plate on, and like a couple gauntlets. But the rest seems like it's been torn away due to combat. He's got like what looks to be like a hammer blow against like crystal, you know what it would look like. So it's like this cracked frame right on his abdomen. His face has a long slash, like it's like split apart, except for some reason his eye is still completely intact.
I vomit.
Ew, gross.
He's completely bald, and he seems to have like pointy ears like an elf, which was not the case for the other guy.
He's a dwarf.
How's the sword?
So we're getting closer to the
The
danger
sword
zone.
looks to be made of steel,
I want it.
normal ass steel, and his armor seems to be made
Beskar.
kind of a really old. Actually, the only people who really recognize the armor design are the elves.
Hi.
Can I grab his sword?
You try to go up to him and grab his sword.
Yeah.
Okay. As you approach,
I want this.
Lars and Farris, are you the only ones who know Elvish in this party?
No, assume so.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear in Elvish in a very gruff voice, in a very angry gruff voice, "Don't come any closer, mutt." In elf.
Mutt.
But an elf.
Shit. I call back.
What did he say?
Scheiße!
Scheiße!
What did he say?
He said, "Don't get near him, you mutt."
Excuse me?
I was gonna leave off the slur.
Well, I was going to
Well, I wasn't gonna sugarcoat it.
ask him what he's gonna do if I get any closer, huh?
I don't know, but just be
No,
be
ask him.
polite.
Ask
Be
him.
polite.
I'm mad. Ask him. I'm upset.
You see him slowly, as you guys are like talking to each other, you see him slowly start to get up from his,
There's no need.
almost like a
Oh, boy.
meditation position. And
Please stop. Please stop.
And he kind of rests his hand on his sword on his side.
Oh.
And he seems to completely ignore you and looks straight at whoever the closest self is, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna pop right here.
Hey, I'm right here.
I come up
to
to
both of
him.
them. And you hear him
Yes.
say, I have not seen my kinsman in a long time.
It has been some time. I see you.
Oh!
I just saw Avatar last night.
First it was the Haka, now it's this. What is going on?
You know what? I'm gonna roll with it. So let's say that's a super old elven tradition to say like "I see you," right? And he says, and he seems, you see him like slightly like smile, like "I see you as well, young one." And you notice with his accent, he's got a really old person accent for an elf.
Sound like thick.
Like he sounds like your parents, Farris or Lars, like how your parents would sound. Like talking to just like a generational gap on how you accent your words.
So he's like a 50s guy.
Yeah, it has a yeah.
Transatlantic accent.
Yeah.
Today on the news.
Today on the
I see you.
I see you too, my boy.
Golly,
Anyway,
what are you guys doing down
Anyway.
here? It's crowded.
He's a samurai, apparently.
are you okay?
Wow.
He says
Oh,
he kind
you.
of he grunts a bit, and when he grunts, you see the same effect that you saw on the dwarf with the red light, kind of like pulsating through his head.
Is he not crystal?
Oh yeah, no, he's completely crystal. So like it's like this red and blue like dichotomy kind of, right? And then when you see the glow, you see that there's a skull there when you see it, but it's like still completely blue. And after he does that, he kind of closes his eyes like, ugh. It seems the mother doesn't want you here.
The mother?
Who's the mother? Your mother? My mother?
No, that's...
Wait, how do you recognize? Wait, is he speaking like regular now, or is he still?
No, he's still speaking Elvish. He's speaking Elvish.
Yeah,
He's definitely...
You should have said that.
He's been speaking Elvish the whole time!
Lies.
Oh my god, Dylan, pay attention.
Elvish, bruh. You gotta speak it. There's no subtitles. Come on.
But yeah, how do you respond? He says the mother wants you all gone.
The mother?
Yes.
Who is mother?
She's the... And he seems to like strain a bit. She's the one who... It's hard to remember, I'm sorry. She's the one who made me this way.
Is she singing the song?
Yeah, yes, and he looks at you like, you've heard it? She sings it to me too. Constantly.
How long have you been down here?
I don't know. The only frame of reference I have is when intruders come.
So Farris, he wasn't with you when you with your group when you came down here?
Nope.
I don't recognize him though.
Could someone translate, please?
What?
Yeah, how do you? What are you guys doing? These guys are speaking some languages.
Elvish. Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, they're just speaking Elvish to each other.
Okay, so
Guy's scary.
I was gonna say there's a guy like right here. I see somebody here. So I'm still in stealth, so I'm gonna be sneaking in out here and then putting a trap down, just like right here. Just in case this guy like tries to sneak come in through over here. So I'm gonna
move away from this guy, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna be putting a trap down like right here.
Oh, I'm like, what guy are you talking about?
So brother, may I ask your name?
Just gonna,
I am looking up his name.
I think you.
I am Adrid Lorian.
Excuse what?
Adrid Lorian.
samurai armor.
Right?
Is he a samurai looking dude?
His armor does kind of have a samurai feel to it. But
Yeah, I mean,
it's quite tattered, so you can't. It's quite like fucked, so it's hard to tell.
So how do you know does she speak to you like the mother? Does she speak through to you, or how do you know she doesn't want us here?
Yes, she doesn't use words. She uses... It's hard to... And again, a glow comes back, goes through his head again, like, ah! And he kind of
he's like
grunts out in pain.
Is there any way we can help you?
It's like, no, leave. Leave or I'll have to kill you all.
We can't leave our friend. We can't leave our friend Farris. If he tries to leave, he leaves the cave. He faints and he hears the song.
And
What do you know? What's going on?
Adred looks up and he says, "Which one?"
The other elf in
You?
the room.
Oh,
Wait, what's his?
You
sorry,
didn't
what's his
say
name?
it.
Adrian.
Adred.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, kinsman, but you are Your fate is the same as mine.
Yeah.
You are stuck here.
You didn't understand that.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Wait, so what are you guys talking about? I'd love to.
It's like your fate is the same as mine. You are trapped here for the rest of eternity.
Magic
Disagree.
dog wants to know what's going on.
Will you help me if I try and avoid that fate? Or are you gonna fight me if I try and escape?
And he kind of like closes his eyes, but I do not have to fight you, but the rest of them, I may not be able to stop myself.
So, Mother. No, never mind. The dwarf back there is crystal too, so it's not just elves. But so how
No,
come?
look in the ground. And if upon a closer inspection of the ground, you look all around, and the reason the ground is so bumpy is because it's not that it's a floor; it's full of bodies that are just absorbed onto the floor. You see hands, you see feet, you see.
That's spooky.
So
What are you guys looking at?
David's like spider tingle doesn't go off still, or
His
The
butt.
magic doesn't work right there. Remember?
How
Yeah.
have we not noticed this?
What's his tingle is evil, right? Detect evil.
Is for
Yeah.
detecting evil. Yeah.
Okay.
So are you protecting the mother?
Yes.
Who is she? And why are you
She
protecting
is. She will not let me say more. Go.
Oh,
Is she here? Is she down in
You
this?
need to go fight her,
Yes,
obviously.
really.
time to kill.
May I speak to her? May we speak to her?
He kind of shakes
Farris
like,
and I?
no, leave.
Why is he yelling?
He's saying we gotta leave. The mother won't let us go any further.
Well,
He won't let us go any further.
We gotta help Farris. Sorry, you blue butthole.
Apparently, Farris is in the same fate as also his name's Aaron, by the way.
Yeah, thanks for telling us. Gonna translate it.
So apparently, Farris is under the same whatever it is as Eris and all the other crystal people here.
Gonna turn into a blue person? No.
No,
Get with the
and
blue-
he's saying that she's displeased that we're here and we have to leave.
Oh, that sucks. For her.
Well, we can't leave Farris. We're ride or die homies.
Yeah.
We've got to
So
go
he
kill
says he
her.
has no choice but
We're a family.
to kill you guys, except us for some reason. But
Ohana
That's
means
true.
to-
Farris kind of left us for a reason.
No,
We
it's
gotta wait
okay. I'm just happy to see him again. You know what I'm saying?
so, what do you guys want to do?
I kind of want to leave there.
I think
We gotta
All
see
right.
Farris.
Bye,
still-
everybody. That is the end of the first D&D session, the first real D&D session. Good job, everybody. We'll see you the next time. Bye, kids. I love you and hate you lots and stuff.